refresh the top right.
Hello, YouTube.
No, top right. All of
Greetings, real-world inhabitants. This is your dungeon master and friendly voice of either God, doom, or wishful thinking, depending on your point of view.
13 floors.
To recap last session, they killed my bear! And pretty much everything else they ran into. This was Storm the Castle in the truest sense of the word. Came in the main gate and just busted in on anything and everything that vaguely looked like a giant. We had a couple of casualties along the way. Garion decided to see if dying was everything it was supposed to be. Logan helped him decide it wasn't. And Reyna discovered that one hit from a frost giant is about all she can take. So where we are currently is, as you can see from the map, just a huge hodgepodge in the middle of the field of battle. Justin is riding around on his mammoth. The giants are milling around, not sure what to do. The player characters are currently discussing life, the universe, and everything with a pair of frost giants they found in the small shack. And also in the shack, they encountered something called a barbarian, which was basically a half-orc bard who set a new personal best, or actually a new personal worst, for how to not climb a rope.
He tried to set himself on fire.
That's usually the orc's job.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, G.
I mean, he is a half-orc, you know.
That's true. He's keeping the dream alive.
It's genetic.
That's right.
Lee, you might want to move the mic a little bit away from your face.
Got it. Better.
Too far.
Round two.
Perfect. Your mic was peaking every time you hit a B or a P.
That's fine. I'll leave it right there. Okay. So we are actually still in combat.
Ooh!
What a twist.
To give people an idea of where they are, Mike, the monk, Mad Monk, is right here. Okay, the Wiz, who I will be playing for while he is currently doing something called college studying homework, I don't know.
Something boring.
Is right here.
So Lee, once again, if you want to slide your camera, if it's possible, everything you're pointing to is at the real top of the screen.
Okay, stand by.
I can lower it down if you need me to.
No, let's try.
Hey, Dad, how would you feel about trying
nice.
to put the webcam on the... Actually, never mind. You got it. I was going to suggest next time trying to put the webcam on the chandelier to get a proper bird's eye view.
I've tried that. It doesn't work because it's actually too high.
Ah, shame.
So, is that better?
Yes.
Looks okay. A little bit of a fisheye on the southern end, but it looks okay. All right. So, as I was saying, Kanashi
That's
is
me.
over here, up on the roof, looking at the hole that he had just watched the barbarian fall down twice and probably laughing his ass off cruelly.
I mean, yeah, it was objectively hilarious.
Jojo is over here having probably the most embarrassing bunny failure last time, trying to do a mass heal, and, well, he removed all the splinters.
But I made a bear pinata.
Yes, you did make a bear pinata. I will concede that. Reyna is currently lying on the ground unconscious over here.
Yay!
Snoring really loudly.
Yes,
Sleeping on the job.
sleeping
Kind
on the
of.
job.
Just a little bit.
All right, Aiden went down into the pit with a couple of giants, but got very lonely down there because nobody else went with him, so he wisely came back up so that the DM would quit ignoring him, and he's currently right there. Justin and his mammoth friend are right here in the middle of things, and for now, Justin has control of the mammoth. If he loses control of the mammoth, interesting things could happen, but we'll wait and see how that plays out. And last but not least, Achilles, our fighter, is over here with this group of giants, leading them towards the main battle area. All right.
To victory.
We are missing 2 players tonight. We are missing Logan,
The wizard.
the wizard, who I will be playing until he arrives, and we are missing the barbarian. So,
The newest addition to our crew.
the newest edition. Well, after last weekend's debacle of how many barbarians does it take to climb a rope, he may actually be hiding in shame somewhere. So we shall see. So, all right. Any questions before we start the battle back up?
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? All right.
Just out of curiosity, as I'm trying to quickly explain to Xander, John's character, does he literally have no weapons other than his arm?
He is wearing a butt flap.
Okay, I just double checking because I was looking at his.
Nope,
I was trying to explain to him how to choose his weapons, and he has none. So
He
okay,
has none. He was taken prisoner by the frost giants,
okay,
and they kept him chained to the bed for entertainment because they liked the way he sang.
wow.
But nope, he has his musical instrument, which I believe is a guitar, and he is wearing a butt flap, and that is it.
Got it. Okay.
George of the Jungle.
Butt
That's
flap and
it.
a smile, huh?
Butt flap and a smile. He can crack a smile at both ends. Jake, good man. It's good to have you back this week. You are currently right here leading. There are a group of giants here kind of milling around. Nobody's really too sure what's happening.
All right.
You can see most of the entertainment is on the other side of the pit. To give you a recap of this area, what you see, there is a high stone wall surrounding the fortress grounds, about 30 feet up, 50 feet at its highest part. There's a walkway along the top of the stone wall and towers spread out around. There is a flat, grassy, and muddy courtyard in the middle where you all have churned up a bit of mayhem. Over here, this large building was a set of stables for some mammoths, one of which Justin is now riding. This was a small building where 2 frost giants were holed up, and that's where Gujek was found prisoner. This was a tall black spire of sorts, which had a harpy nest in the top that the Mad Monk did a pretty good job of cleaning out. And over here is a cookhouse, sort of a feasting hall and a kitchen building, which had a very, very old dire bear named Embers that y'all kind of did mean things to, and we're not going to talk about what happened to the bear because it makes me sad.
Air pinata.
Bear pinata. There you go. That's probably the best way to put it. So. All right, Jake, I am listening to you, sir. What would you like to do this evening?
I guess I'm going to congregate with everyone else.
All right. Let's see what your movement speed is. Looks like about 30 feet. These are 10 feet squares at this scale, so you can move 3 squares at a time. Do you want to come around to the west side of the pit, or do you want to move around to the east side?
I'm going to take a west.
All right, you just want to head straight ahead?
Yep.
All right, and a couple of the giants are going to kind of trail along. The giants in the middle here, they're really kind of losing interest in what's going on. Most of them are kind of chatting together, wandering around aimlessly. They're really not very inspired to do much anymore.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, kind of. Hey, did you see that one? That was like boss.
I
A
knew
little
him.
guy, he like jumped up into the tower and wow.
Man, did you see that idiot thief get pummeled? What a dummy!
All right, so Isvig the Frost Giant is over here. He's bloodied. He's pretty badly banged up. He's taken a couple of magic missiles up the nose. He got slammed by a mammoth. He's just kind of not having a really good day. And he is going to try and run. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work.
But that, gosh darn it, if he isn't gonna try.
He's actually going to run back inside.
Run, Forrest, run.
Run for us. So,
Wait, run back inside to where Sean is currently trying
No.
to escape.
On the flaming building?
Yeah,
no,
the building's
Sean
on fire.
Sean made it up to the roof.
Oh, did he? Hooray!
Yeah, he did finally make it up.
Oh,
I'm
Lee,
so
isn't
proud of him.
Lee, isn't the inside of the building on fire?
That the 10 by 10 foot square under at the foot of the bed, this square is on fire.
And I thought that Just
was-
was ramming into the side of it with a mammoth.
He is. That's over here.
But that doesn't mean it's on fire.
And he
Different-
go back in.
And the guy still wants to go in. Okay.
Well, he's looking at where else to go, and so not a lot of good choices here.
Wait, you thought that
fine.
the roof was on fire?
Wow.
Let's reconsider that. You know, if the building is on fire, probably not the best place. We're going to come out this way. Who's got the red giant patrol?
Who's red?
Who's running the reds?
I don't know.
Could be Jake.
Who's
I'm
color
on it.
red?
Then again, I'm not entirely sure what patrol I'm running at all. So
You were
Whatever
running.
color
yeah.
whatever color your guy is in Discord.
Oh,
Red
I'm
is
white.
red is Jake.
Jake,
Yeah.
you have one drag giant over here and
Mhm.
a second one down here. On your turn, which it now is, if you are within range to talk to them, you can tell them what to do.
What's
Okay.
the range?
About 50 feet or about 5 squares. So this guy's going to ignore you. He's going to do whatever he wants to. This guy's going to ignore you too, but you can roll for him. And so as Igzvar tries to get out of range, you get a free attack on him, an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So you are going to roll for your giant. I believe we posted the stats in Discord. Does anybody have them at hand?
they're in the pinned.
Yeah,
They're in the
still
pinned. Okay. Somebody help Jake find them. He may not have seen them before.
They're in the pit. You can just click the pin.
Your
The
two
bear
giant
attack.
attacks are D20 plus 16 and D20 plus 11.
Yeah,
There
and
you
then-
go.
And then your damage is going to be 2d8 plus 12.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
If I remember how to do this.
Hit a bang, then the number of die, then the D, then the size of the die.
And just yell out 1.
Well, that's what you were doing last time, Mike.
Exactly.
Owned.
Okay, so plus 16, that's 30.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
Jake, next time you can actually go bang D20 plus 16 and I'll do the math for you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay.
So you can do a bang 2d8 plus 12.
Wait. Would I literally just write it out as bang?
Like that.
No, do exclamation
Exclamation
point.
mark.
It's
Sorry.
just what I
Oh.
Jake,
I
look
don't
what
know.
just wrote.
I don't know why they keep doing. I don't know why they keep saying bang. I don't know where they're getting that from.
It's a
Yeah,
programming
that's
thing,
what I was
sorry.
confused on.
It's a Unix thing.
Gary, and we were calling it bang before you were born.
I
Yeah.
bet. Probably why I'm so confused about it.
And one of us was calling it a bang before you were born.
Owned.
Damn.
And an asterisk is splat, by the way.
Oh, I,
I mean,
haven't
that
heard
would make
that one.
sense.
Yeah, bang and splat.
That would actually make sense because like that, the asterisk kind of looks like if something dropped.
Okay,
onto
so
the
there
ground.
was 24 and 19.
To hit was 24 and damage was 19.
No,
No, those were
that's-
his 2 hits.
Those are
He rolled 2 hits.
Okay, so the first one is a hit. Go ahead and roll the 1 damage.
but
the
he-
damage for the first hit.
He rolled the damage
2d8
wrong.
plus 12. Yeah, he didn't do. He was doing damage again. 2d8 plus 12 for damage.
Correct.
No, 2d8.
oh.
There you go.
There you go.
21.
21. Okay, thank you.
That's a nice pummeling.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's 1. What am I going to do? 2, 3.
Who are you hitting?
This giant hitting is Var. This
is-
one, yellow gets a shot as well, actually, as he goes by. Who's got yellow?
Yellow is Raina.
Yellow. Who's yellow?
Going once,
Yellow is gold.
That's Raina.
going gold. Sorry.
That's Raina.
All right, Raina, do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I still don't know what squad I'm leading here because my color in Discord is white, which is not an option. So,
Yeah, you were white. You're like a silvery
You were
white.
running a
painting.
rainbow color.
oh, I was probably running the 10s.
Yeah, which means both of these were yours, G.
Oh, word.
Reyna, stand down. These are actually Garion's giants.
Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah, G, my bad.
So, all
that's
right. It's not on you because I also totally forgot.
Can't
Yeah,
really
you've
tell.
got all.
but
You're probably one of the few that have most of your giants still around.
Well, yeah, it's because I'm a natural born leader.
Yeah, you were too busy dying on the floor to give them anything useful to do.
Except for kill those 2 giants.
There you go. All right, so
Details.
first to hit is 32.
that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Was it 2d8 plus 12?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's try that again. Did the exact same thing that Jake did. All right. Whoa! I got a 21. Sick. All right. Well, second to hit. It's not. It's
Plus 11.
Yep. A 22.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
8 plus 12.
Giants are strong.
Okay, that's a little better. 38.
Bang.
How did you manage to roll 38 damage on 2d8
Oh,
plus 12?
because I put 20 D28.
D28.
Yeah, let's not. No, let's do.
Wait, does this
Let me
count
try
as
that.
does this count as his
I want to
reroll?
roll a d28.
No.
Okay. Jesus. 2D8. There
I
it
wanna roll a
is.
d28.
Don't forget the D in there. Wow. 16. Shockingly less.
Yeah, but interestingly enough, that's enough to put Isvig on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Planned.
Turn them all red. Turn them all red.
So he
Hey,
is
dying.
currently. He goes down with a groan and a thud as the giant just clubs him as he goes by. It's like,
Just
duck, duck,
clotheslined him?
dash.
So the refresh on the top right.
Did Izvig get clotheslined by my giant?
Yeah, kind of.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I like to call it duck, duck, bash. All right, Jojo, what you doing,
All
sir?
right, we're gonna try to redo the bunny roll for heals and see if we can get Reyna actually green somewhat.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wait, wait.
Let me die.
north, east, west, south, or northeast, north.
It's a
which direction
radius.
are you-
It's a 30-foot radius around me.
30-foot radius around you. Okay, so it's going to be you, Reyna, Mike, and it looks like Aiden is also in range.
Okay, not that they need it, but
Is Sean in range?
no, not yet.
No, he's too far away. All right,
Okay.
bunny it up.
All right, here we go. So, whoop, wrong window. Typing helps.
Oh. It's the sound effects bot.
Bang 5D6. Here we go. Come on, no whammies. Oh, 19 points of heal. That's better than it
Alright.
has been.
Hey, red.
That's the majority of. Oh.
Well, no, you were minus. You were like minus 5 or something.
Majority.
Nope, she was at 0.
Yeah, she was stabilized. I at least got her that far last time.
Here, I have a total of
See.
Hey, look, you're
Aiden,
green
I don't
now.
think is. Aiden doesn't need it. Mike, I think you're still good.
Yeah, I'm good.
What's my health looking like here? Let me take a gander.
Yep. All right.
Hey, Joe, what's the delay on the?
I'm on
what's the
full
delay
health
on
because
the?
I was exploring a hole the entire
stream.
time.
It's about a minute.
I'm waiting for the health bars to change.
All right. Reyna,
Yes.
There it
welcome
goes.
back to the land of conscious people.
Hooray.
Just
You
in time for your
feel-
attack.
You wake up feeling
Run
like
away,
you're
run away.
bathed
Oh,
in
look, it
warm and slightly furry and carrot-scented light.
Nice.
You look around to realize that you used to be over by the closer to the house, and now you're magically over here lying on the ground.
How did that happen?
Strange how that works.
You went a flying.
So what are you doing?
Looking around in bewilderment.
The frost giants are at the house, right?
Well, one of the frost giants, Jansk, is still standing and roaring loudly in fury. Igzvar seems to be following your lead and is lying on the ground.
Yes, so I shall back up.
Okay, north, northwest, or northwest?
Behind the giants.
Behind the
up
giants.
that
1,
green
2, 3, 4. So about there?
Yes.
Okay. That works for me. Let me
Wrong
make
window,
sure you
Mike.
got that. All right.
That's not the general one.
Jansk, the other fire giant, sees his buddy goes down, and in a rare moment of compassion, actually attempts to stabilize him.
Aw,
And
cute.
succeeds in doing so.
Aw, that's less cute.
No, it's not the right one.
Garion,
Yes.
you are up on the roof over here, helping Sean climb up to the roof and pat down the fire, bits of him that were on fire.
Uh
What are you doing, sir?
huh. I don't suppose I have any health potions. Not doing too hot.
You had 3 potions of cure moderate wounds. I think you used 1, so I think you have 2 left.
What's the maximum amount of damage a stone giant can do?
A lot.
Did you see what happened to Reyna?
Is it more than 30?
Um,
Well, look what our giants can do.
Yeah. So it's
2d8 plus 12, 16,
16
28.
So no. And I have
No.
30 HP, which means I'm golden.
No, ours are stone giants. These are frost giants. They're better.
I have a coat.
Sure, Gary, just go with it. Let's see what
Alright.
happens.
Let's see, which roof am I am? I'm on that one next to the purple 10, looks like.
That's not how
Yes,
the
number
force
one.
works.
right here.
Alright, dope. I mean,
Now, keep in mind that Justin has also had his mammoth ramming into the side of this little wooden structure. So there are no guarantees that it's going to stay sound for much longer, especially if he tries to do it again.
well, because my plan here, and it's a bold plan, is to kind of jump off the roof and attack one of the 2 giants, but I don't know if I want to go for the one who's currently bleeding out and just finish him off like a menace, or if I want to go for the one who's currently up and swinging.
Well, you got about 5 seconds to decide.
Sorry about that. I accidentally turned down my volume all the way. What'd you say?
You've got about 5 minutes to 5 seconds to decide.
I'll go for the one who's up and swinging. He's more of a threat.
All right, so you're going to jump down here. Give me an acrobatics roll, please, just to make sure you don't break your ankles on landing or something stupid.
Well, I am trying to land on him, so
So you're going to jump 10 feet off the building.
onto the giant.
You're going to jump from the roof of our house into the front yard.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a ring of acrobatics.
That's good. Make an acrobatics roll for me, please, sir.
All right, I assume I'm including that bonus.
You are?
Tight. So it's what? It's a D20, yeah? Obviously.
Yes.
Cool. 32.
All right, so you managed to jump off the roof of the house in the full pike position with a 1.5 twist before landing on the bottom, which you totally stuck the landing.
Outstanding.
And you are now going to take a poke at Jansk. Is that correct?
Yes.
The frost giant who's still vertical?
Yes. The real question is, does my fast stealth include falling? Or is it
No,
only
you were
sprinting?
not. You were not stealthy.
Shame.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Happens
there goes any potential damage I might do.
All right, well, give it a try anyway. So roll to hit.
You got it. Hold on, I need to find my bonuses again because I
Plus
consistently forget. Yeah, it's plus. Yeah, mental sword. Hold on, I'm
Hey,
trying.
Gary, why don't you stop and study them?
Good one. You're hilarious, Mr. Mike. Okay, plus 6. $23.
That will hit. Roll your damage, which is 1d6 plus 1.
Ooh.
4. Coming in with the dagger. Here it is. Offhand attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plus 2. Ah, this'll hit. Check this out. You ready? Boom. 11.
So after he
gonna
swats
do
you
it.
away, what happens?
All right, so Gary Kanashi leaps off the roof with a beautiful acrobatic pike position, 1.5 twist, lands, neatly jabs the frost giant in the left kidney, which is pretty much as high as he can reach. The frost giant is like, ow, hey! And then waves his dagger menacingly in the vague direction of the frost giant.
I'll tell you, the time you decide to give us monsters that don't have stupid high fortitude, they're done. They're done for.
Mike, welcome to the crazy. You are right here behind Joe. You are currently bathed in a warm glow that is slightly carrot scented. What are you doing, sir?
So where is this combat I hear of?
Right here in front of you.
Can I get there?
You can, actually. You have
Okay.
a movement of 50 feet. That's only 40 feet away, so you could get there and take a shot at Jax, although he will get a shot at you.
No, you won't. So
Confidence.
I'm going to use my spring attack,
Uh-huh.
which will allow me to get in there, attack him, and get out of his range
Okay.
without an attack of opportunity.
All right. So
And
it's
then-
bing, bing.
And then my attack I would like to do would be my flurry of blows,
Okay.
if I may.
Yep.
And
Otherwise
I'm
known as
gonna-
the human blender.
That's right.
Let's see, I forgot my rolls. I'm looking it up now.
+9, +9, +4, +4.
Why can't I get it? There it is. Yes. Okay. That's a 21,
That'll hit just barely.
and it's a 1d10 plus 3.
Uh-huh.
That's a 12.
Okay. Next one.
15.
That's a miss.
Then the last two are 4s.
Mm-hmm.
14,
Nope.
22.
That'll hit. Nicely done. Roll your damage.
10.
Okay.
That should hopefully have gotten a little bit of hit.
All right, so the monk springs forward. Whap, whip, whap, whoop, whap. Does a crazy amount of damage to the giant's right shin, and then nimbly leaps out of bounds before the giant looks down and figures out that something is poking at him. Jake, you're up, sir.
All right.
Again, you are back over here leading the giants.
I think I'm gonna continue towards everyone.
All
Towards
right,
the big.
towards the fray.
Yeah.
All right. These giants over here have decided to wander off in this direction. And these guys are heading into the building looking for food. Mike, what did you want? I forgot to ask. What did you want your giants to do? You had the blue team, correct?
Oh yeah, where are my giants?
Right here.
Can they come
They're
storming in and start beating people up?
Yep, sure.
Since I got out of the way, that should have cleared a path for them.
Well, you got a little bit of a giant traffic jam happening here. They'll be in next turn, though.
Okay, well then I'm going to move them in so that they can do that.
Okay, you got it. All right. Isvig is now unconscious, so he's not going to do very much this round. Jojo.
Let's see. So
There is a herd of giants thundering into your left. The ground is shaking and rocks are rattling as you feel the giant just come charging in.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can get towards the barbarian. I guess if I run with the herd, I'll be okay.
Yeah, except towards the last dragon.
Actually, no. So that giant's within range. Do I Holy Lance or do I not Holy Lance?
That is the question.
That is a question. Or not Holy Lance, Holy Smite, excuse me. Where's the rogue at?
I think everyone's out of the way. Smite.
All right, let's do a Holy Smite.
Okay.
You know, I don't know about Mr. Mike's confidence that I'm out of the way. I'd like a brain check on that one.
Uh-oh.
You're just collateral damage. It's okay.
Ah, cool. A sacrifice that like
that's what the
Farquhar.
bunny's for.
All right, so let's see if you have saving.
Many of you may die,
Your
but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
So your saving throw will be will
Okay.
partial.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Hello, Marshall and Holly. What was that?
Partial. All right, let's see how this is going to work.
Your effective caster level is 10, correct?
It is.
Oh,
But
bark.
I rolled a 6.
Ouch.
For damage?
Hey, Lee.
No,
Yes,
oh wait,
Mike.
I don't have to roll for hit on this one, do I?
No, you don't roll it. No, it's bang, you're dead.
Oh, hold on. All right.
Oh, no, forget it. My bad.
Okay.
All right, so I'm a 10 per 2 caster levels, 1d8 for a maximum of 5, so 5d8.
So 5.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
And this is on the standing frost giant. This is on Jan's, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Not like a talk.
Well, actually, it's going to hit both, I guess.
What's the radius?
That's what I'm looking at now.
Because there's a whole bunch of people in the way there.
Yeah, there's a rogue in the way actually, and he would not like to be smitten.
Let's see.
Smote.
Is it smote? I thought it was smitten.
Yeah, so it's
That's
5.
what the bunny's for.
It's 5d8 to each creature within the area.
What's the area?
I'm looking for that. Oh, here we go. Well, it just has 20-foot radius burst. There we go. So 20 feet around the standing giant.
Hey! Roll the damage.
You know, I just stabbed him in the kidney, right?
I'm
I'm not super far away.
This is why I hit him and then get away.
You're a good guy. That's fine.
That's right. What's
Mr.
the
Joe.
Roll your damage, Joe.
28.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, Garion, I need you to make a will save, please.
Yeah, you do. All right.
Nobody's told me that the rogue is evil.
Yes, that's correct. All right, hold on. Let me find my nonsense. It's will should be up here, right? Details. No,
Should be on your,
stats. Nope.
It should be on your overview. Right at the right near the top. So thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
+1. Good.
+1.
Outstanding.
Yes.
It reminds me back when Sean would just intimidate me and I could do jack stuff about it.
All right. D20 +1.
All right. Well, someone has 2 HP left.
Unless you want to take your roll.
Do you want to take your mulligan?
I did not, out of spite. I still got 2 health left.
Okay.
I'm still kicking.
All right. And
Not very
that's-
hard, but I'm kicking.
So when did you turn
That's-
evil? I've always been able to heal you.
Nope. when was the last time you healed me, Mr. Joe?
In our previous adventures.
Nope.
No, I have.
No, I think he has. I think we just missed that.
The only person who have healed me for the past several sessions has been Logan.
Yeah, in this round, no. But in previous
Oh,
adventures.
but like in previous encounters, he's healed you.
Yeah.
Yes, in previous encounters, he was just a rogue.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, because for the assassin special class, you have to be in evil alignment for it to work.
Well,
so
you'll have to tell me this at some point.
Nah,
He can't. He's too busy lying on the floor going, ah, ow, ow, ow.
I'm not going to tell you because I think you get mad at me, so I just
Joe, what
constantly
level spell
lie
was
to your
that?
face.
Nice. So
Joe,
well,
what level spell was that?
Oh, sorry. That was. Let's see. Level 4, please.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh
Next
no!
up is
I can't wait for Mr. J to be like, oh no, I hurt the rogue. I'll heal you.
all right,
Sorry.
Xander. You
It
are running
burns.
Gujek, who is currently up on the roof of this building.
Yay.
You see down below you a bunch of giants milling around over here. You see
Wait, did you roll to see if
Justin
the giant's
riding around
blinded?
on his mammoth. You just saw a blaze of light engulf the giants in front of the building. What are you doing, sir?
Are the giants that are there my enemies or my friends?
You don't know.
Fun.
You were just a slave, and you just wandered out in this basically
You know,
courtyard of
this-
giants.
yes, you know this one is your enemy because he's one of the giants who captured you. His buddy is a smoking cindery heap on the ground next to him, which probably makes you vaguely happy. But as for the other giants, they don't look very threatening. They're actually just kind of standing around going, I don't know, what do you want to do?
Hey, Lee, don't forget
sir.
that there was a chance for blindness. I don't know if you've already taken that into account or not.
Yay.
Oh wait, did I take that into account? I don't think I did.
Oh, awesome! The assassin is blind.
He's
Man,
blind
I
and
thought
on
this-
fire.
I thought this was supposed to be different from real life.
I want a blind assassin.
All right, well, what do I have to roll?
Your first time.
What did you roll for your saving throw?
Get off the roof.
Will.
Jump or climb.
What number?
Oh, does that also apply for blindness?
Yep.
Yep, I'm blind. All right.
Okay.
Away from the
Sorry.
where's my phone?
So how long does that go on for?
That's what I'm looking up.
They're over on the side. Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
Oh, it's only blinded for 1 round.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. Easy peasy. All right, Gujek, what are you doing, sir?
Oh, well,
Go ahead.
so I'm going to try and climb down and get off the roof.
Okay. You are going to make what is called a climb check for me, please, sir. If you look at your character sheet, under skills,
Skill
they're in alphabetical order, you will see one of them is climb.
+3 modifier.
So do a D20 plus 3.
Yes, you're going to do D20 plus 3.
That didn't end well. God.
You got a 9.
That's not horrible.
Unfortunately,
Man,
Did he fall
missed
back in the
it by
fire?
1.
Did he fall
So
back
you
in the
just-
fire?
Fell off the roof. And since
man,
you're
Barbarian's having a bad day.
he's going to be happy to be on the ground. For a total of 9 points of damage.
Oh, that could have been worse.
Could have been 28.
Oh. You're bitter about that, aren't you?
A little bit, just a tad.
Do I notice now that he's evil, or do I still not know?
You still wouldn't know.
Okay.
All right, so the good news, Gujek, is you're on the ground. You're no longer on the roof. The bad news is you're lying on the ground in front of a giant going, ow, ow, ow. And the giant is just kind of staring down at you from way up there and kind of goes, fall down.
But don't worry, the guy who rescued you is dying and blind.
Yeah, you shouldn't worry about that.
Speaking of dying and blind, it's Jansk's turn. He doesn't like being set on fire, especially considering he's a frost giant and he's vulnerable to fire.
So what's he gonna do? Attack the thing closest to him? Oh man, what could that be?
I think that's you.
What a crazy
Wait,
coincidence.
did you go for Logan?
Logan
have you-
is delaying.
Ah,
Okay.
clever. Nice
Yeah.
save.
I was gonna say the one person that had lots of fire spells is delaying.
That's right. Although I'll tell you what, I'll bring him in a couple of turns.
I mean, I've got a fireball, but I use it on it.
All right.
You're also barely awake. Oh no,
Yeah.
you're healed. That's right.
No,
I mean,
she's-
I have fireball, but I'll need it to numb the pain of that smite.
All right. So
Get it?
Nice.
we have a choice between the annoying monk or the squishy rogue that poked us in the kidney?
Keep in mind, I'm not. I should not be in your.
No,
area.
and I'm not going to step forward to take another Vegemix bashing.
Keep in
So-
mind, he's also blind, so that should help me, right?
Unless he
Yes.
steps on you.
He is blind, but he's still going to take a wild swing at you.
That's awesome for me.
So, let's see. I am at what? I'm at plus 18, minus 4.
That's it? That's the
Let's
penalty?
see. Yeah.
What's my penalty going to be? Minus 12 just because I'm a player character?
Giant.
Actually, it's minus 8, so it's plus 10. I rolled a 16. What's your armor class there, Kanashi?
I vaguely remember it being very close to 16. It is indeed 16.
Oh, that's going to really suck for you.
No, hold on. I thought we win draws.
Nope.
I thought player characters win draws.
Nope. Equal to or exceed the armor class.
Good. All right. Just you don't need to roll the damage. You can't roll less than 2.
All right. You have 2 turns to get revived.
Fantastic.
Never fear, assassin. I shall buddy you back to health.
don't let Mr. Joe do it.
Reyna, you are up.
Yeah.
You are over here behind the herd of giants who suddenly decided to go stomping off into towards the other frost giant.
Where is Garion right now?
Garion is right there.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near there. Got it. Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Don't worry. I only have 2 rounds left to live. Stay away.
I'm gonna just stay over here very far away from things and just shoot magic missiles at people.
Okay. Who are you going to magic? First question is, what is the range on your magic missile? It's pretty good. It's like, what, 100 feet, I think?
100 plus like 5, 50.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can pretty much see. Who are you going to magic missile is my next question.
Magic missile the rogue. Why not?
The moral of the.
You are bitter about that.
Come on, man. I've already died once.
We brought you back.
Be alive, frost giant.
All right. So you're going to send out a zap of 3 magic missiles.
Magic missile.
Thank you very much for that.
So 3d4 plus 3. I hear somebody snickering.
Oh,
Plus
sorry, that's
3?
me.
Yes, plus 3. 11.
Thank you. All right. Jake,
Yep,
what are you doing over here, sir? You going to continue working your way in?
I will.
All right.
See?
Yeah,
Why is Justin not in the initiative?
that's a good question. Let's put him in the initiative. I just realized the same thing.
Is he awake?
Why haven't you been complaining?
He should complain. Bad DM.
Are
That's
you?
the-
We'll put
awake?
Aiden in as
I
well
just-
because he's not in the.
I didn't.
Oh yeah,
notice-
it's because they were both MIA last session.
Yeah, that
Because
would make.
Justin was in the mammoth cave and Aid was in the hole. They weren't in the initiative because they weren't here.
All right, Justin, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am here.
All right. Your mammoth probably did not appreciate the holy smite going off like right next to him. So I'm
Great.
going to ask you to make a handle animal check, please, sir.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's like when your dog gets scared of the fireworks on 4th of July.
Yeah, kinda.
It's okay.
12.
All right, you managed to keep control of your mammoth. It's you've kind of figured out what's going on there. Where to pat and where to pull. So what are you going to do, sir? You know that the 2 frost giants have left the building. As far as you know, there's no one else left in the little building that you just battered on the previous attack.
Well, I'll just
you
turn
do
to
see.
the nearest guy. I'll turn to the nearest guy and start killing him.
Well, you also see Garion, who just got the shit smacked out of him by the frost giant, lying on the ground, bleeding out.
Okay.
That's true.
Can I do CPR using the mammoth?
Oh no.
I don't tell players no.
I will. I'll tell you no.
Let's just say your chances of actually pulling that off are very slight.
You know what isn't slight? The chance of crushing me to death.
It's a
Yeah.
rogue ragu. It's fine.
Now,
Wait. Can the mammoth stabilize Garion?
You know, I said I needed to leave at 10, but I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of action here.
all right. No, the mammoth cannot stabilize Garion. However, the mammoth should be able to pick up Garion and bring him up to Justin to stabilize him on the top of the mammoth.
Alright, I'll do that. I want the mammoth to pick up Gary and bring him up so I can do CPR.
Okay, so you're going to make a heal check.
Okay. $19.
That'll do it. Garion is now unconscious and is laid across the back of the mammoth neck behind you.
Great.
Well done, sir. Aiden,
Yeah.
what you doing, sir?
Wait, where am I again?
Let's see. I have you right here. You were behind the monk. You had just come back up out of the pit.
Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know what to do.
All right.
Yeah, just run towards combat.
I'll get closer, as close as I can get.
Okay.
Loot the assassin.
Don't be nasty. All right, we'll put you right up there. How about that?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay, Jake, now it's your turn again. Sorry about that.
All
So
right.
you're going to chase up along with everyone else. These guys are heading in here, so we don't know where they went.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going up.
These guys have wandered off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So you're right there. Garion,
Jake, you have to introduce your bear to the mammoth.
you are lying unconscious. Garion is in the kitchen feeding the dog, which is why I'm talking to him. You are lying unconscious on the back of the mammoth. Any plans for this round other than not die? A pleasant dream. Okay, there you go. All right, Mike. What you doing, sir?
So, the blind giant. How close is the blind giant to Garion?
Adjacent. Well, Garion's up on top of the mammoth.
Oh, he's being taken care of.
Yeah, Garion is up with Justin.
So I don't need to help him. Okay.
No.
So then I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Do a spring attack, hit the giant, and get out so that I can pave way for my giants to come in this turn and attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your flurry of blows.
So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Now, from where I'm at, can I see the rogues smoldering at all, or smoking, or?
We'll make you can make a perception check for me.
26.
Yes, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
8.
Okay.
18.
Miss. Last two are
Right.
plus 4.
19.
Miss.
19.
Nope. Just the
He's
just the
low.
one hit.
And then my giants get to play.
Yep. All right.
How many of my giants get in there?
Looks like 1, 2. He can come in. Ooh, looks like you can get 4 in there.
Woohoo!
I don't think my frost giant is going to last very long.
That's the
All
idea.
right. So let's go do them in numerical order. Giant number 1, who's up to the north. Go ahead and roll his attacks.
22.
That's a hit. Roll the damage.
Oh, damage for the giant is, was it 2d8 plus 12? $23.
Ooh.
Okay.
And Then his second attack is a d20 plus 12 plus 11.
Yep.
15.
Miss. All right, number 2 is to the south of Jansk.
That's a 20.
Miss. Unless it was natural.
Nope.
Okay.
And oops, wrong one. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is that one. 26.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
2d8 plus 12. 14. Wow, 2 ones.
All right. To the northwest is number 4.
Okay, that's a 32.
That's a hit.
That's a nat 20.
That is a nat. No, it's a 16.
16.
Yeah, sorry. I'll
That's
go back
okay.
to sleep.
Damage?
Plus 12. 21.
All right, and that will do it for Jansk the Frost Giant. He goes down with a
Giant.
wail. So he's standing there. He's beat the shit out of the rogue. He's taken a holy smite. His day's getting worse, and all of a sudden, this gang of giants just comes rumbling up and just wails on him with their great clubs. And it's like, wham, wham, wham. And he's like lying on the ground. They're still beating on him. It's like they've got some serious attitude going on there. All right. Y'all have defeated all of the visible foes.
Can we search the giants?
Can I
The
roll
2 frost
perception? Can I roll perception to see if I realize that I'm the one that hurt Garion?
Yes, Joe. Mike, you had a question?
Can I loot the frost giant that I just killed?
You can.
I rolled a 2. I have no idea that it was me.
No clue whatsoever.
Sorry.
That's all right. It happens.
More
It's
fun when you try to
embarrassing.
bunny him.
Well, that's the thing.
That was so good.
If I
All right.
want to heal him, I would go to the bunny.
Mike, in searching Jansk and also the charred ashes of Izvig, you get the distinct impression that they don't carry their valuables on them. Stone giants and frost giants tend not to wear very much, so any treasure they may have might be in the house, it might not be, but there's nothing of any particular value on them personally.
What was their weapon?
Great clubs, or
Can
great
we
axe,
hand the
rather.
great- So we have 2 great clubs that we theoretically could give to the barbarian if we decide we like the barbarian.
That is absolutely the case.
Okay. So can we search the house and talk to the barbarian then?
Yes, you certainly can.
You're on fire?
The house was
Well, we can put that out.
All right, we are going to end combat. So we are no longer in combat.
Yeah, I found that.
All right. So I'm just going to do this in numerical order. Mike, what are you doing?
I propose that we search the house.
All right.
And put the fire out so we don't kill each other.
Okay, Logan agrees. Sounds like a plan. Kanashi, what do you want to do? Garion's still AFK. Okay, Joe, what are your plans?
Well, I have a heal, and since, well, the barbarian's kind of down too.
Nice.
Okay.
Guess who's back?
Actually, here we go. So I'm going to do a mass heal.
Okay.
Hold on.
Since I'm a level 9. And it doesn't matter what kind of person it is or what kind of creature.
Outstanding. Fantastic news.
Oh, so you're not doing the bunny?
No.
What level spell is that?
This is a level 6. Oh, actually, level 6 cleric. Hold on. Where's the actual... It doesn't say what the spell level is. It just says what level cleric I need to be.
All right, stand by. I'll look it up.
It's 1 standard action touch. Or, I'm sorry, range.
That is a 9th level clerical spell. You don't have those spells.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, you're right. I'm looking at the wrong section.
Yep. Sorry, dude.
Okay, single heal. There it is.
Significantly less cool than mass heal.
That's a 6th level spell. You only have 4th level spells. Remember, there's a difference between your effective caster level, the fact that you're an 8th level caster,
Oh,
or
shoot. You're
9th
right.
level 10th level caster, and what spells you get.
All right,
So
well,
at
I do
4th
have
level-
the bunny.
Well, you
hold
should have
on.
a Cure Moderate or Cure Serious. See, Cure Critical is Cleric 4.
Okay, I'll try that
That's
sucker.
48 plus 1 point per caster level, so it would be 48 plus 10.
Okay,
Pretty
I'll go
good.
for that one.
All right, but that's on a specific person.
Yeah, we're going to start with the unconscious assassin. So it was 48 plus 10?
You were doing that on the barbarian.
No, on the assassin.
Um,
The one who's dead currently.
no, you're unconscious.
You're just unconscious.
Oh, sorry. I got confused. In a mild coma.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. 48 plus 10. I heal for 29 points of health.
All right.
Back and better than ever. I have basically only lost 1 hit point, so
And that puts me down
What are you
a
talking
4th
about?
level, right?
No, yes, that's a 4th level spell. So you're down to 2. Okay. Let's see, who else is... Let's see, Reyna is a little banged up. Gujek is pretty badly banged up. Yeah, Gujek is not doing well at all.
No, for him I could probably just do a cure moderate, though.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little bit on fire
Just-
beforehand. Just a little.
Let's see. Where is cure moderate? Here we go. That's a 2nd level. Or
2d8 plus 10.
yep. Let's see. Plus 10. 19.
That's going to do good things to Gujek. All right. So Gujek is still down a little bit, Reyna is down a little bit, and Garion is about half strength.
But they're
Oh,
alive.
in case Mr. Joe's character was wondering, it's actually crazy. The exact instant he used his holy smite, the giant also punched me in the throat. That's why I died.
Yep, that's all I could tell.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
And it also blinded me too.
Yes.
So
I don't know if
crazy
you were
coincidence.
blinded. You fell over. The giant hit you pretty hard.
All right, Joe, you going to do any other healing I should know about?
Nah, well, we'll hold off for the moment.
Okay, we can do that. All right. The giants that you brought in have decided that their job is basically done because all the other giants they can see and the harpies and the have basically been beaten into pulp or have run away. So the giants that you brought in are starting to kind of wander off in different directions. You know, a bunch of them have gone over into the feast hall. A couple of them have disappeared off in the other direction.
What about the celebration party?
If you want to have a celebration party, you certainly can.
Dope.
But
We got to sing the Ewok song.
there
Nice.
you go.
A little yub
Um,
nub.
Gonna put that in the playlist.
Yeah, I didn't think to put Yub Nub in.
That was probably copyrighted at the wazoo.
All right, so
Probably.
the DM is going to take a 5-minute bio break while you all decide what you're going to do next. All right?
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So I will be back in a few minutes.
Daddy, you sent Sandy a present.
Are we putting on my going back or?
Yeah, Joe, you gonna put on the "We'll be back"?
Can we put 5 minutes up?
Yep. Not that anyone's watching, but
No, but why not?
2 people watching
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's us.
and me, but I'm on.
Well, we're the same person, so.
I don't know if it counts as multiple cats.
Uh-uh.
No, I don't think it does.
And we'll put that for 5 minutes. Save and transition. We'll be right back, YouTube. And we're back.
So your cadre of giants are now industrially wandering around, either feasting in the feasting hall or looting the place. Couple of them have decided to wander over to this wall and paint rude things.
Nice.
Some of them have headed over here into the stable where they saw the mammoths because they heard there was food in there. Justin, what are you doing with your mammoth?
Eating it.
My mammoth.
Giving it a collar.
Back to the stable.
Okay.
We're going. Are we going into the pit after this?
Probably.
I don't know. That's up to y'all.
Well, right
I
now
mean, I think we're gonna have an Ewok party to get the ogre's favor back a little bit, or not the ogre, the giants.
yeah, we're having a
So,
little
are
yub
we-
nub.
Yeah, we were gonna try and make a fire,
Oh, man,
get some food, bring the bears and all the mammoths back together, and then have a
Okay,
nice
so
night.
are you going to do that in the feasting hall over there?
Sure.
We should also set up a watch just to keep an eye on the pit.
Yep.
Okay.
And probably a watch on the mammoths if we're gonna put them in the.
Probably a watch on the giants too, just in case.
Well, they're dead.
All right.
No, I meant our giants.
Oh,
So
they're gonna come join us for the feast.
Yeah,
so
but
it's everybody in the feasting hall.
Why are we echoing?
I don't know.
I don't hear an echo.
Oh, I do on our side. We might have a malfunction here. We'll get it.
All right. So all of the giants and the entire party is in the feasting hall. Justin, you took your mammoth back and restabled it.
Yes, I'll just go with that.
It's coming back on
Alright.
Kanashi's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's coming through Kanashi's.
What did you do, Garion?
He took his headphones out.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Can't hear you, Peach.
I just muted my mic, so
There you go.
Okay.
Much better.
So this feast is going to last overnight, and y'all are going to camp in here? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, with guards out.
Okay.
That way we can reset our
Spells?
weapons and health and things like that.
Okay.
And we also wanted to talk to the barbarian.
All right. Go ahead and talk to the barbarian.
Dude,
Have we
you
heard
were
from Sean,
on
by the way?
fire.
No, I just teased him again, and he did not answer.
Okay.
how are we gonna talk to the barbarian? Does Xander know why Sean was there?
No, I
No,
was going
but
to
I
say.
do, so I will take over the conversation for this point.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Isn't there a DM chat thing?
Well, it'll be easier for him to do it rather than type it and you say it. Who's going to be our negotiator?
I will be our negotiator because I rescued him from his jail.
Okay, have fun.
All right. Well, what do we know? What's your name, Mr. Barian?
Mr. Barian, I like that. Gujak, man, I'm Gujak. Everybody knows Gujak.
We do now. You were very
Goo
loud.
for short. Just call me Gujak.
All right. Well, all right, Gujak. Actually, I do like Goo. That's pretty
By
funny.
the way, I'd like to thank you for busting me out of that hovel. Most annoying, I have to say.
Well, you know what? I'm here to help. Why were you in that hovel, by the way? That's what I came here to ask.
You know, I'm trying to make a living. I think the Giants would appreciate my quality entertainment. And no, they get all pissy and tie me to the bed like some kind of weird hostage movie. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Tiny Bubbles?
Tiny bubbles?
Bubbles.
See,
Is that
he
the-
knows it.
Okay, well, mark me as uncivilized. How did you... What were you doing looking for business in a giant fortress?
Oh, no. I didn't start. No, I'm not that stupid. You see the size of that front door?
I did. Yeah, we
No,
busted through it.
I'm out on the road doing my thing. I see these two frost giants. They're camped. They're bored. I thought, this might be a good chance to make some coin. So I go over and I politely introduce myself.
Okay.
And I sing for them.
How'd that go?
Did you see me chained to the bed?
You know what? That's a good point. I feel foolish for asking.
All we could see was the butt flap.
Well, did they? I assuming you didn't arrive in the butt flap. Did they take anything from you?
Do you see my gear? Do you see my beautiful finery? Do you see my lovely weapons and my armor? No!
Let me rephrase the question. What did they take from you?
My stuff? My personal stuff? That is, what's the word I'm looking for?
Your dignity.
Personal!
I'm going to be honest, Gujek, you're making it seem less and less worth it to help you get it back, but we're still here to do that, so we can work together. I'm willing to bet.
You're right. You're right.
Before or after
you're
you
right.
loot him, Garion.
Well, that was why I was inquiring, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know me yet.
You're right. And I should apologize. That was actually a halfway decent attempt to rescue me. I mean, I don't know what the hell's up with that magic rope you were using, but Jesus,
Yeah,
that
it
was a mess.
must have been cursed or something. I don't know. Crazy.
Yeah.
Next time, grease yourself up more.
All right. Well, I mean, we're having a celebration because we've defeated all the giants in
I
the
see
feast
that.
hall. So you're welcome to join us. If you want, you could give us a little show.
No, we can't see anymore.
Absolutely. I would be happy to do that.
I said no. I said no. I said no.
And Gujak requires absolutely no prompting whatsoever.
Nice.
Climbs up on the table in his butt flap, whoever's sitting behind him, sorry, and proceeds to sing an epic song about the battle he's just witnessed.
Nice.
Interestingly enough, he's actually not that bad.
No.
He could, couple of rough spots in there. Rhyming Kanashi with face mashy was a little stressed.
Nice.
Okay, and Rain, I don't think you're a pain, but it worked.
Joe, it didn't work.
What didn't work?
And
I tried to kick the thing off, and the sound's not working anymore.
Huh. I don't know.
my particular favorite is the verse where he refers to Mike's character as the bunk bed.
Woo!
So the Giants, they love his music. They're clapping and stomping and cheering. They think it's great. Half of them can't understand him, and that probably helps.
That was a test. Sorry.
That's okay. So is anybody else going to talk to Gujek?
Yeah, Joe. I don't know what you did, but the upload didn't work.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I had new songs
So-
for him to sing this week.
Gujek, any idea what direction they took off with your stuff?
Yeah, there's this old stone giant. They called him the General. He was the one talking to Inky and Dinky.
Does he sell insurance?
And I think he took my stuff down into that pit over there, because that's where he kept coming in and going from.
Ooh. All right.
I did notice that most of the giants not very many of the giants went down there.
I'm going to excuse myself and go keep an eye on that pit while they continue celebrating.
Okay.
Well, we have guards.
Oh, do we put giants out there?
Do we have guards?
Yeah, we said we're gonna put a couple of guards at the front of the
We didn't specify
outside
who.
the outside the
I
tunnel.
also volunteered to guard because I'm a naturally untrusting person.
I figured we'd take shifts.
All right. So, Joe, you obviously have the first shift.
Yep, I got first shift.
Who has second?
I'll take second.
Okay. Who has third?
I'll take one.
All right. So, Garion's got second. Mike has got third. Who's got last shift?
Aiden, Justin, you guys awake?
Yeah,
I'll be last.
yeah, Justin gets last. I don't
Alright.
get any.
It's like, I'm half dead, so.
No, you're not.
So,
I'm
Jojo,
Yes, sir.
dusk is approaching. You hear the sounds of revelry and a lot of giant laughter and noise coming from the feasting hall behind you. You're kind of sitting outside against the, sitting on the ground. Your back's against the wall. There's a little bit of warmth leaking through the logs and timbers on your back. It feels kind of good. You're kind of staring at the pit. Across the pit, you see the stables where you can every once in a while hear a mammoth stomp or mumble.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden,
Uh-oh.
for no apparent reason,
Uh-oh.
you get an absolute chill of goosebumps up your spine, down your spining. For a split second, you're absolutely chilled to the bone,
Uh-oh.
and then it passes.
And
That's not-
I'm by the
no.
wall or I'm by the door. I can't remember where the doors are.
The doors are over here,
Only those ones. Okay.
and you're right over here.
Okay.
So let's put you a little bit closer to the fire. So kind of watching, because that
Yep.
way you can see, 180 degrees.
All right. So I'm gonna poke my head back in for a second and chat with everyone.
Sorry. I got up to pee. My bad.
Hey guys,
right.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Nice Star Wars reference.
You're welcome. There's something evil in the state of Denmark.
All right. Well, I'll go outside and help Joe explore.
All right.
And you said I sensed it towards the pit, or just in general?
Nope, it's
Okay.
not it's not in any particular direction. It is
Okay.
literally
I'll come and explore too if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. Tell me if the
All right.
tingle persists when he's with me.
Yeah, we need an evil person to decide here. I'm a connoisseur, if you will.
all right.
You don't get smited again.
Thank you for the advice.
Smote.
Stay out of Joe's way.
I think smitten is what happens when you meet the elven princess with the 22 charisma. I think
Nice.
smote is what happens when you get too close to the cleric.
Well, you know what? It's 2021. Who knows?
There you go. Okay. So, Mike, Joe, and Garion, tell me about what and where you're going to explore.
I want to look over the edge of the pit and see if I feel it when I look down.
All right. So,
Somewhere near
12.
the top of the stairs. 12's fine.
Okay. Anybody going with him?
I will.
Okay.
I'll stay back a bit. I'm gonna go up with them, but not peer over the edge.
Kind of like that. So, Joe, Mike, and Garion.
Yes.
That works.
Okay. All right. And 1, 2. Joe, you think you might have spotted movement at the bottom of the pit, but you're not sure. Mike and Garion, you see pretty much nothing of interest.
Did Aiden
It's
tell us
actually
what he
very
saw-
quiet.
Did Aiden tell us what he saw down there?
Yes.
It was
What did he see?
It is.
It's a
The
bunch of
bottom of the
tunnels.
pit is covered with bones and refuse. There are cave entrances off to the west and to the east. Lot of animal tracks in the base there. Probably some bears around.
And there's nothing
He
at the
said that
top.
there-
Mhm.
There was a larger opening to the north.
Okay. There's nothing that we can close or do to disable the stairs overnight for the pit, right? It's just open
You
like
could
a
have
ramp.
a rogue set traps, or you could have Logan the Wiz set a glyph of warding.
See, I kind of like that.
I'm thinking do both.
I like that.
Yeah. Could I also just do like a generic perception? Not necessarily in the pit, but just kind of around.
Actually, glyph of warding is a clerical spell.
Wait, what?
Clerical spell. Glyph of warding.
Hold, please. Glyph of warding.
Yeah, it's a third level clerical spell. Okay, G, you're doing a general looky-loo?
Yep. Are
right.
you rolling my perception or am I?
I roll perception for you. Perception,
Good.
stealth. Those are the two I get to roll.
Cool. The only 2 high bonuses I have.
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? That's not fair. Go ahead and roll your own perception.
Nice.
Because I rolled really well for you.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna take your roll actually. Now that I think about it, you just do whatever you want with that roll, because stealth and perception. You roll them. That's what the DM said.
That's it. That's it. All right.
Oh, I'm totally casting this.
Okay. Back with you in a second, Joe.
Yep.
All right. So, Garen, you're standing here. You see Joe and Mike over here by the pit.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of turn around this way because you don't like the fact that there's all this open space behind you.
It's true.
And as you turn, you almost see something over here behind the spire. Just a flickering of darkness. Not a thing, not even a halfway decent, oh yeah, it's a shadow. Just a change in the light that catches your attention.
Can I just super quick reaction teleport to that spot? Just if it's something that's like looking at me and then dipped away as soon as I look, I just want to see it. Just no chance, no time to let it escape. Just go there.
Absolutely.
Also, I don't know, kick a pebble or something so Mr. Mike and Mr. Joe aren't flabbergasted as to where I went.
All right. Mike, Joe, I need you each to make a perception roll to see if you notice Garion's disappearance.
15.
25.
All right.
45.
Garion just disappeared.
Again.
Garion, Mike, Joe, I need you all three of you to roll initiative, please, sir.
Oh no.
Here we go.
You know what? Maybe that wasn't the best move. It's too late though.
16 for
keep
Icky.
Hold on, I'm looking up what my bonus is.
13.
Uh-oh.
Where's my
Oh
bonus?
no.
Plus 3.
Oh
That's
yeah.
concerning.
This is not gonna end well.
12.
Thank you.
Not going to end well at all.
Concerning.
Here we go.
I can figure out which fingers type. All right.
Oh, Lee, with that 25, I just noticed he was gone. I didn't see anything else.
That's it.
Okay.
Joe, you turn around and notice that Garion has disappeared. What do you do, sir?
I'm going to go ahead and cast my glyph of warding at the top of the ramp there.
Okay.
And instruct the monk next to me that he has to say the magic password to get through it safely. That password is "ni."
But only the knights can say that one.
Well,
All right. So you cast your glyph of warding.
it's a 5-foot radius on the stairs at the top.
Yep. All right. Garion,
Yeah.
immediately above you, floating roughly 30 feet in the air, is what looks like a patch of darkness. It's not a shadow of something because there's nothing there. It is literally a vaguely humanoid shape of total darkness.
Okay.
The edges flutter almost like it's wearing rags.
Newalia's returned?
Is it acting openly hostile?
No, it is simply floating above you.
Can I ask quiet enough to not wake anyone up, but loud enough for Mr. Mike and Mr. Joe to hear?
They are good 10, 20, 30. They're a good 70, 80 feet away from you. So at that point, we're pretty much talking about shouting.
So no. Oh God. Okay. Can I do a knowledge check?
Sure.
Okay. What knowledge would that be?
Let's go with Arcana.
Well, I only have local, so bummer.
Well, there's a straight up knowledge check.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was. My local is +6. My normal is +2. So here we go.
No whammies, no whammies.
Ooh, 19. That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Dad.
You have heard stories about some kinds of undead that can fly.
Okay, is that all I've heard?
And that's the only thing that you can think of that would explain what you're seeing.
And I don't have any. I'm not particularly magical, so I don't have any sense undead or anything.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Here's a stretch. Can I go for diplomacy here, or is it past my turn already?
No, all you've done is look at it so far. You've still got a standard action.
Yeah. Can I? Well, I mean, talking is a free action, but I guess diplomacy isn't. Yeah, I'll roll for diplomacy. Just ask like, what and or who are you? Let me find my diplomacy here.
All right.
+9.
Ask me wants to join our party, like the feast.
The chumble or the yeah.
Oh,
Not
that's a
Chumbawamba.
that's a 28 for diplomacy.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
you want to ghost.
Hey, Garion, start with Yubnub.
No.
Did you hear my roll, Dad?
I
Okay.
did. All right. So you basically say, "Hey, how's it? What kinds of what would you say to something like that?"
Yubnub.
I would quite literally say, "What are you? Who are you?"
And you hear a voice in your head
Oh, good.
that says,
Did you make that deliberately ununderstandable, or was I supposed to get something out of that?
"Nope, that was deliberately muffled."
Okay, and Mr. Joe's super evil detectors aren't going off.
Because he's busy casting a glyph of warding.
Okay.
Speaking of which, it's electricity, by the way. Blast
you.
glyph.
I
Good to know.
don't suppose I can remember the muffled and recite it later to be translated.
You think you... Let me try it again and see if it comes out a little better. I want you to die.
Okay, yeah. You literally went into your mic like, and I'm like,
Okay.
okay.
Did
He must
that
be
work
closer
better?
now.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was all right, well, that didn't answer
Hey,
my question.
Garion.
Yeah.
Garion, tell him that you're working on it. Haven't you seen me fight?
I'm
Ouch.
trying my best. I mean, still in diplomacy. I'm gonna go. That didn't answer my question.
Now that you've gotten a better look at it for a couple seconds,
Hmm.
you see the vague outline of a humanoid figure wrapped in mummy's rags,
Nice.
holding some kind of brass scroll tube. Hard to tell because there's some kind of magic cast on it. It keeps fading in and out of vision, but you see two
Me too.
green eyes glaring down at you from the head.
Mumra.
Yeah, see, Lee, this is when you're not seeing Thundercats is a really bad thing.
Sorry. Mike, what are you doing, sir? You've noticed that the rogue suddenly disappeared. Give me
After
a perception
saying-
roll, please.
After saying, where the hell did he go now?
Yeah,
What do you want me to roll?
Well, and I gave you the password.
perception.
Again?
Oh, no, you rolled pretty well last time. You rolled...
45. Oh, I
25.
thought it was 45.
Yeah. So you know he's disappeared.
Do I see any semblance of where he went? Like any motion anywhere around that I can notice?
You do not. You hate it when he does that.
Yeah, he gets annoying.
Trust me, I also hate it when I rush in to teleport first and don't have any escape plan because I'm not allowed to say that on screen.
So I'm gonna go back into the barracks and get the troops.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them like, hey, the assassin took off again,
4,
and
5.
Which-
Joe's not feeling so hot out here. Why don't everybody get out here and let's?
Well, hang on. It's going to take you 2 rounds to get into the barracks,
Oh, really?
unless you do a full-up sprint.
I'll do a full sprint.
All right, so that will put you at the door of the barracks, and you can start shouting at everybody.
Guys, assassin disappeared again. And the brother's getting all the shivers. Get the hell out of here.
I don't suppose the super evil thing hears Mr. Mike yelling.
Actually, it appears to. It does turn
Good.
to the sound of Mike's shouting.
Does he turn deliberately away from me? I.e., can I take this moment to, what do the kids say? GTFO?
Well, he's 30 feet up in the air. That's why I put him on top of the little tubey thing.
I
Hey, Gary,
understand.
why don't you study it?
It gets funnier every time, Mr. Mike.
All right. Garion,
Yo.
almost at an unbelievably fast speed, this thing suddenly dives down at you.
Oh, God, why did I have to use my teleport first? Come on, man. That's the only good thing I have.
You get a good look at it. It's human-sized, but has no legs. It's wrapped in mummy's rags that just kind of dribble off in different directions. It's clutching this scroll tube of some sort, eyes glowing green. As it swoops down on you, you just hear this guttural shout, "Die!" Its mouth opens,
That's creative.
and this god-awful green gas comes bursting out to completely envelop you.
Can I hold my breath, or do I have to roll a
Yes, you
reflex?
can hold your breath.
All right, dope. I do that.
And now you're going to make a saving throw.
For what? Reflex or will? Or fortitude?
Da, 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 da.
I think reflex.
Fortitude.
Oh, good. Looks like holding my breath didn't do anything, huh?
Fortitude save, sir.
Yep. Fortitude. Oh, God. Can you make it a reflex, please? Yeah, alright. Put me on the ground.
All right, what did you roll?
6.
Okay. I'm going to mute my mic because Garion and I are going to have a private conversation for a moment.
Yep.
Can't wait. I'll be right down.
I'll whisper.
Well, they're in the same room.
I thought Gary was going back up.
So this is when Lee explains to Garen how he's going to die this time.
Wasn't this a movie?
You're yelling at us, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Trying to get your idiots up.
Yeah, so my next plan is whisper to Gary and where the hell are you?
And when Lee comes back and you guys get to do something, give him one of the clubs.
Ooch, 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 ooch.
Nice.
Should we take the clubs?
Yes.
Okay.
It gets better with every sentence.
Take it to the club, baby.
You don't like the clubs?
It needs to be louder.
It's a lot quieter with Gary and gone.
Ooch, ooch.
Where the hell is everybody else, by the way?
I don't know. Where's Logan? I thought he was coming shortly.
Oh, like Justin, Jake, and Aiden, are you guys alive? Like, what are you doing?
We're alive.
We're alive.
So what other games are you playing? Because you're not playing this one.
Nothing.
What do you guys want to do?
Aiden has learned not to connect the game to Discord. Justin is on Genshin.
I don't even have any game open.
But what are you doing?
I'm just watching. I don't know.
Is it like is it a nice TV show? Like, you know,
yeah,
you can
it's
actually
really great.
you can play too. You know. And where's Achilles? Is he just
He's asleep.
asleep by now?
Justin is asleep.
Justin's playing Genshin. He figured it out. An anime game.
Is there anime games now?
Yeah, he's been playing Genshin Impact for an hour, so we know he's been having fun instead of playing here. Achilles is offline, so he must be
He's
playing.
invisible.
I was just saying he must be playing the invisible game.
Yeah, he's always invisible.
And we're back. Or at
Uh-oh.
least I'm back.
Oh no.
How badly is Garion dead now?
Garion is not dead.
Yo.
Is he
Uh-oh.
dead?
I don't
Joe,
know if
what
this
are you
is.
doing, sir?
I don't know if
Good
this is
news.
better or worse. um.
Idiot.
So, do I notice anything around me at this point? I just set my glyph and I'm kind of hanging out there. The monk went running back. So,
I don't know. Are Mr. Joe's super evil detectors going off, please?
He has to look first.
well, I'm sitting there looking around me.
Detect evil is a conscious act. You have to tell
Oh,
me.
okay. I'm sorry. You're right. I am looking to see if that evil feeling is back.
Something. There are there's a large blossom of evil immediately on the other side of the Black Spire where Mike fought off the harpy.
Oh.
Oh,
It lights up like a Christmas tree.
it's
Oh.
the blossom.
The death blossom.
Oh, dude, I knew you were gonna go there.
Of course. I will go north.
What's your context? Because for me, a death blossom is a very, very advanced Sudoku solving technique.
Oh, that was a Last
He's talking about the
Starfighter
Last
reference.
Starfighter.
Okay.
Wait, actually, Dad, I have a question.
What's your question, G?
If
I don't know.
if Mr. Joe's healing bunny has a negative effect on me, would the super evil green juice have no effect if it's evil?
There you go, Joe.
Woo! Sorry, didn't mean to yell.
Thinking. I can hear Dad buffer.
Nope. Living creatures.
Ah, okay.
You probably
The
don't
good
remember
news
much.
is you didn't get turned into a juju zombie.
Oh, hooray. I don't know, maybe I would have been able to do something if I did.
There you go. All right. So, Joe,
Actually, I
there is
just
something very, very evil on the other side of the tower. In fact, as you watch, it rises up from ground level to about 30 feet in the air,
oh.
leaving a blob of slightly lesser evil dissipating at ground level.
Yeah,
Alright.
slightly lesser evil who's on the ground hacking, coughing, and wheezing.
All right, so I am going to go north. How many squares can I go for at this point?
Full sprint would be 4, yes.
Okay, let's go full sprint ahead,
All right.
and I'll call back to Mike while I'm at it, saying this way.
All right. Okay. Garion, what are you doing, sir?
Not well. Oh, I'm sorry, you said what? My bad.
This thing has gone back up and is now floating back up at its original 30-foot height.
Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of there.
Okay. Full speed sprint?
Yeah. Shoot,
What dir-
throw some stealth on there, why not?
Save me.
Okay, what direction?
Back towards the pit where I last saw Mr. Mike and Mr.
Okay,
Joe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you come running around the tower and you almost run face first into Joe. Do you just keep running or do you stop?
Yeah, I'll stop and explain what happened.
All right, go for it. Remember, you and I are the only ones that know what happened.
Yes. Okay. So I explain to the best of my ability the floating mummy.
Well, let's hear you to your best of your ability. You've seen a picture of it. Go for it.
Oh,
That's true. All right. Well, do are mummies like a thing in this universe? Because that's
Yes,
how I
they
would
are.
describe it. Okay.
They are absolutely a thing. They're worse than zombies and not as bad as ghouls.
Great. So, what's Mr. Joe's character again? Icky.
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 Okay.
Or Joe, it's fine.
Great. Icky, are you aware of what mummies are?
Yes.
Absolutely, as a cleric.
Okay. You know how typically they're dead, supposedly?
Oh no. What did you
that
do,
one-
Ray?
I didn't do anything, but that one super attacked me over there. He's flying. He took away my levels, I'm pretty sure. Except I say that in not such a gamey way. You know. Basically, I suck at everything worse than I already did.
Nice. Oh.
So,
All right. Okay, this is a learning moment for the party. Garion has been the victim of an energy drain.
Yep.
Essentially, what this does is it removes levels. So if he was 5th level before, now he's 4th level. And you can
Hooray.
keep losing levels.
But does it pull away from his assassin or his rogue?
Well, the way it manifests itself is as long as it is temporary, which it currently is, it is a -1 modifier to every single die roll. If he loses a second level, it will be a -2 modifier. If he loses 4 levels, it'll be a -4 modifier. If you lose all of your levels, there is a technical term to describe you. It's called dead.
Great.
The life force has been sucked out of your fragile mortal body.
And like super dead, not unconscious.
Like super dead. Like
Awesome.
head back to the big city and find the temple. Now, negative levels can be restored by a restoration spell, which you'll be pleased to know is a 4th level clerical spell.
I see it.
Outstanding.
So you have the ability in the party to restore lost levels, but it's 1 spell per level.
Well, I feel like we should do that now while I'm still at -1 and before combat. Ideally.
That's between you and the cleric.
Oh, actually, I found a... Oh, no, it is 4. Never mind. Dang.
Do you remember? I'm calling a favor. You kind of owe me. You did smite me a little bit. I don't actually say that because of the whole ruse of me not being evil, but it's funny.
What's your point?
It was funny. Laugh. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry,
so,
I was
while-
reading. I'm just noticing
While
that
Varian
no
and
matter
JoJo
what I
figure out
choose...
what's going to happen, it is now Mike's turn. You are shouting at everybody in the feasting hall.
Yep.
All right.
And then I heard Joe, so I'm basically saying, yelling at them to let's go, and then call to arms kind of thing.
All right. Here's what I want
And
you
then
to do,
turning around
Mike.
and running back towards Joe.
Mike, I want you to roll 2d8.
Okay, what am I rolling for?
That will be the number of giants who aren't too drunk to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So I want a high roll.
Yes.
9.
All right. So
9 to 16 is not bad.
let's see. 1, 2, 3,
I mean, I maxed out 1. I maxed out 1, and I did poor on 1.
Whiffed the other.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the 6.
Hey. My favorite thing.
Yeah. All right. So you have 9 giants who are not too drunk to fight. So now you're going to roll 2d6 and see how many of them are actually willing to join you.
After we just gave them a nice feast?
Yeah. It's not their problem, dude.
Make it their problem.
6.
All right. So you have 6 giants who will follow you into battle. Unless you want some of the drunk ones.
Sure, we'll take the drunk ones. Those are called meat shields.
All right, so you took 9 out of 16, leaving 7 drunk ones. 2d4, please.
Seven.
All right, so you actually got all 7 drunk. Hey, that sounds like a great time! Yay! So
We're
we
going to
have,
send them out first.
so we have the blue giants who are sober, and then we have the yellow giants, not so much. Let's see, I need yellow, 5 and 6. All right. Now, party members. Who is going to join in the fray? I need initiative from everyone who's going to join in. Logan will join in. Raina, are you joining?
Yeah. I'm also handing off a club that I found to our new friend.
To Gujek? All right. I need
Yeah,
initiative
she's
from
going
you,
to get
please.
one of the frost giant clubs.
Yep.
So you're gonna come with us?
It's an apology for lighting you on fire.
There you go.
So you're gonna come with us? Yes, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Okay, Reina, what's your initiative?
And
Oh,
Straight up, D20.
5.
Thank you. Justin, you're at +7.
I don't. It's okay. I don't want to
Okay.
hide it.
You wanna come?
sure.
16.
Thank you.
You got Thomas Lee, you're coming too.
What's his mod?
Jake, you're at +8.
On the top. All the way up. So int. +1. Top up.
Da-da-da-da.
+1.
So D20 +1. And then Thomas Lee, you're not. You're let's see what you got.
21.
Thank you.
Come with them.
Aiden, you're at +4. What's your initiative roll, sir?
D20 plus 4, right?
Yep.
15.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go
Gujek,
with
you're at +1. What is your initiative roll, sir?
11.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Last initiative.
Now you should pop up on the little thing, Jenny.
I like being
All right.
I never know what to do.
Let's see. I have 8 party members. I have 16 giants. So everybody gets 2 giants. So you'll get the giants that match your number. That
So basically,
doesn't
we're just
quite-
getting a drunk, a sober and a drunk one.
Yep. That's pretty much how it's going to work.
Cool.
Are they split half and half? So all the yellow ones are sober and all the green ones are drunk?
So the yellow ones are drunk, the blue ones are good to go. All right, Jake, you are up, sir. You hear the monk shouting loudly at the doorway. And unfortunately, due to the bad luck on the die rolls, you don't have any giants to command because your giants declined courteously. They're too busy feasting and they don't want to have anything to do with it.
Lovely.
What are
about
you
his
doing,
bears?
sir?
What about Jake's bears?
I'm not bringing bears in.
Shame.
Okay. What a shame.
They're
Yeah.
foraging.
Are we sure that Mr. Just Bunny can't just one-hit KO this thing? It seems pretty evil to me.
We don't know, do we? But we'll all find out. All
I will
right, Jake.
find out from a safe distance.
Well,
There
I
you
I was
go.
gonna say, and you should be standing right next to it.
and I just noticed something else, Lee.
What's that?
In the Hero Codex link to channel energy, it's slightly different from the book that I have. This one doesn't.
Interesting, okay.
This one doesn't have a bonus to undead,
Okay.
and it also says that it will, regardless of alignment, heal anything living if I choose, or damage anything undead if I choose.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's-
That's worth investigating.
Yeah. So I, which way do you want me to play it tonight? By the
I
other one or by this one?
typically use ink on paper wins. So
what we
whatever
got.
the core rule book says, that's the way we go.
Okay.
All right, Jake, your speed is 30 feet, which means normally you could move up to 3 squares at a time at a flat out, not doing anything else this round but booking it. You can move 6 squares. So you are currently right here. You have a door behind you. You have a big double door over here to the south. Which way would you like to go, sir?
I'm gonna go out the door right next to me. Go for a
All
flank.
right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
That work for you?
Yep.
All right. Jojo, what you doing, sir?
All right. So I am going to, if I can find it again, there's my tab. I'm going to cast.
See if any of your spells are helpful. Top.
Yeah, so I got 2 level 4s. A glyph, or sorry, not a glyph, a restoration spell on the rogue. Or on the assassin, excuse me.
He's a rogue as well.
Yeah.
But the assassins to differentiate me from Aiden.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna tell him to sit down and stay put, and I guess I start meditating.
Yes.
Sit. Stay.
Okay. Garion,
Yes.
technically you get a saving throw if you want it.
You know what? I don't.
For the party's benefit, anytime you wish, you can always automatically fail a saving throw.
All right, I'm gonna do that one.
All right.
Oops! Dang it!
I rolled a natural 0.
It's a pretty good trick.
I like that.
Yeah. All right,
Only I could do
Justin.
something like that.
Yes. Hi.
You have a 20-foot speed because of your armor, which means you can move 2 squares or 4 squares at a flat-out run.
Okay.
I currently have you right here close to this door. What would you like to do, sir?
Hold on. I would like to wait a bit and see what happens.
Okay. You also have a giant, number 7. What would you like him to do? He is drunk currently.
Oh, great.
He is engaged in a peculiar giant game with his buddy where they both put their fists on the table and then they smash each other's fists with a beer stein.
Wow.
It
All
seems
right,
to be very difficult to determine who wins.
Is there any way for me to make him not drunk?
Good luck. You got coffee?
Give him coffee.
Not
I made the
not
joke
in a
first,
matter
but
of
that's right.
minutes.
Great. Okay. Just let him keep drinking. It's not gonna hurt.
Wait, so you went from wanting him to be sober to wanting him to be more drunk?
There
Wait,
you go.
What a 180.
All right.
Coffee has caffeine.
Actually, I'll have him bring me a drink.
There you go. That sounds like a
Hell
plan.
yeah.
All right,
Wow,
Aiden,
Justin.
I have
Where-
you. Let's see. He's gonna. So 1, 2,
We're taking your mammoth, Justin.
3, 4, 5.
You can't drink and drive.
Aiden, you're right here. Let's see. I believe your movement is also reduced because you're a little person. Yep, 20 feet. So you can go 2 squares and do something, or 4 squares at a flat-out run.
Is there 1 square between me and whoever's in front of me?
The door here would be 1. You can make the door and actually slightly outside of the building if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And you have 2 giants. You have a regular giant and a drunk giant. What do you want them to do?
I guess I'll have the regular giant follow me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is not. All right. Okay, Garion, you're busy getting restored, so you're going to be temporarily occupied this round, but you have got a couple of giants.
Great.
You're not in earshot to tell them what to do. So the
They will
drunk one's
carry
going to
on
keep
my
on
will.
drinking,
I'm all right with that.
and so's the other one. He's not that interested in a fight right now.
I'm less okay with that.
Mike, what are you doing, sir?
I'm going to take off to try and catch back up with Joe.
All right, full
And-
sprint.
Yeah, embrace for
1,
impact.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts you right there. What are you doing? What did you
Okay.
tell your giants to do before you bailed out of the building?
Let's go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm drunk. Do I want to go chase around? That seems like a lot of work.
I already rolled. He said yes.
No, he's just kind of. We're gonna more kind of wander rather. There's not actually any running happening here.
At least he's still coming.
Gujek, what are you doing, sir?
Well, that's funny you should mention that because he just showed up.
Yeah, hello.
Hey,
Hey,
good morning.
nice
it's
of
not-
you
it's
to
not
join us
morning.
after all that bitching about not getting to play.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Something came up.
You're fine.
That's okay. It happens. Like,
Yeah.
the great
I could have
philosophy-
messaged you guys, but that shit happens.
So Xander took
Excuse
the
my
liberty of
French.
attempting to kill you.
No, Xander did fine. You will, however, have to replay the stream to watch the conversation between you and Kanashi.
Which was objectively hilarious.
But Xander did fall off the house for you.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He played your character. Tried.
He played it to a T. Then let's go.
That's right. Okay, what I would like to do.
Club now.
Yeah, we did.
Only 9.
We did hand you a club though.
Yes.
I have a club now. Yes. I was gonna use my guitar anyways, but yes.
What I would like to do is I'm going to take about 2 minutes of DM personal time to give Gujek his club. During that time, I would like somebody, like Garion, to update Sean on what has happened so far.
Sure can do. So where we left off, you had finally gotten on top of the roof. I'm very proud of you.
Yes. Yes.
We murdered the rest of the giants. In the process of murdering the giants, Mr. Joe used Holy Smite. While I happened to be immediately next to the blast radius.
And he said Holy Smite.
So Mr. Joe did 28 points out of my 30 and blinded me. And the giant just kind of panicked and swung his fist, doing the final 2 points of damage, sending me into oblivion yet again.
So
But
Darian
by the
died
way,
again.
The good
Garion
news,
has set the party personal best on the number of times to hit the floor.
3.
Yes, that is the party record.
So I guess it's a wall of assassins now.
So, well, I didn't die in any of them. I was just unconscious.
That's true.
Well, Logan tried.
Let's see. And then we had a party to celebrate us killing all the giants. And then during Mr. Joe's watch, he felt a tingle in his spine. So he got Mr. Mike and I. They went to investigate the pit. I noticed a mysterious flash of darkness behind behind something. And so I immediately teleported over there to confront it, which was quite possibly the worst idea. Just terrible. Bad, not good. I'm faced with a flying mummy that's just kind of made of shadow. And as I I'm like, hey, what are you? You're not acting openly hostile. That's neat. And then he says, I want you to die. I'm like, that didn't answer my question. And then he charges at me with some evil green goo. And I lost a level, which is dope. And now Mr. Mike has roused the troops. Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
God.
Communication skills 100.
We each get 2 giants. One of them is sober. The other one is having a great time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go beat up on the flying mummy while Mr. Joe restores my level.
I
Lee,
sounds
before
like
we
some
jump-
fun shenanigans.
Lee, before we jump back in, do we want to give Logan over to Xander now?
Yes.
All right, so log out, and then you can log back in as Logan.
Oh yeah, now you get Steven.
So Logan, then password.
Or all the past.
All lowercase. They are.
Oh yeah, by the way, Sean, your password got reset to password.
I'm pretty sure it always gets reset to that.
Pretty much.
There you go. Now you got a new character role. Look at you playing all the characters.
Logan's fun.
How many?
Oh, he's got some
powerful.
he's got some pretty kick-ass spells.
Yeah.
However,
I can play in
because
one.
Xander is still learning, I'm going to reserve the right to veto his spell choices.
He doesn't get to be Lord Raiden.
So he can't lead off with a thunderbolt.
Not at the rogue's nose, no.
Appreciate
Oh.
it.
Xander, I need to talk to you very quickly.
Okay.
You probably are aware of what the gamers call PvP.
Yep. Player
All right.
player.
In my game, there is no PvP unless both parties agree to it,
Or unless it's an accidental smiting.
or unless it's an accidental smiting.
Like when I toss your dad into a giant.
Or
So
actually,
if-
No, that's called a fastball special.
Yes. So if you are going to do something to deliberately harm or offend another player, you can only do it with their permission.
Okay.
Does that include stealing things?
It includes stealing things, it includes looting their unconscious corpses.
It includes hold on, did you say it includes looting their unconscious self?
It does.
Mr.
Imagine
Mike,
if
give me
life
that
worked this
medallion
way.
back. Give me
No.
the medallion back, Mr. Mike.
No,
It's
but
mine. You heard the
It rolled
DM.
away.
You dropped it.
All right. So We are now back in combat. Sean, you are at the top. I've got your great club in place. If you refresh, you should see your 2 hit and damage.
Yeah.
All right. As you can see, you have taken a fair bit of damage, but also been healed somewhat. On the map, over here is the evil presence that attacked Garion. The reason it is up on the little tube is it is currently about 30 feet in the air. Mr. Mike ran over here, roused the troops, got everybody going, and people are streaming out the doors towards the fight.
Well, some of them.
Or some of them.
Fantastic.
You are currently right here, close to the door. There are 2 doors. There's a large door on this side. There's a smaller door over here. So with your speed of 40 feet per round, these are 10 feet squares, so you can move 4 squares and do something, or if you're going to do a flat-out haul ass, you can actually move 8 squares. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, I guess I'll move out, see what's happening.
All right.
If you can put me on like the northeast side of that building.
All right.
Kind of. If you can try to maneuver me over there.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can actually get closer either east or north if you
How
want.
far away does that get me? Like, I'm assuming he's in my line of sight, correct?
He is in your line of sight, but he's a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's a good 80 feet away. You
80
can
feet.
move another square closer if you wish.
And that would just be my entire turn?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure, head. Go do it.
Northeast, east, or southeast.
Southeast.
All right, like that?
Yep.
All right, you do not have any giants under your command.
Thank God.
All right. What am I going to do?
Wahahaha. Oh, and by the way, Sean, I don't realize that I hurt Garion. I think the giant did it.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. As soon as he smote the giant, he happened to also just club me in the throat. What a wild coincidence.
Okay.
That'll play later.
Oh.
Xander, what is the Wiz doing? You are currently right here. You have 2 giants to command, or at least shout orders at. What would you like to do? Your movement speed, which is on the top of your character sheet, is 30 feet per round. 10-foot squares, 3 squares, or 6 squares if you do nothing else but run. Xander, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Attack the.
You know where they're close to.
Oh.
You don't even know that it is there.
All you know is that the monk ran into the room, said, "Hey, we need help out here. Come on, let's go."
So
If they pressed that, I would say get out of the boat.
Oh, tell giants that we should go help them, and we can attempt to go help them, I guess.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to go play with this guy? Oh yeah, that sounds like a great thing to do. Absolutely. Kush, 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 kush. All right, and you're going to go as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so everybody's running out the door like a building's on fire here.
Well, one of them was.
Well, yeah, that is true. Reyna, what are you doing?
Grabbing my 2 giants and getting out of the building.
All right, same direction. 1, 2,
Yeah, sure.
3, 4, You're going to stop there. Do I want to go play with this? Nope. Gonna drink. But the other one will join you. So 1, 2, 3,
I like how he talks to himself.
4, 5. Yep. It's a DM thing. All right.
Oh, I thought it was just a drunk giant thing.
It's a drunk giant thing. Nope. Jake, what you doing, sir? You are leading the troops out. You were the first out the door. Interestingly enough, you come out the door, you look around, you see nothing. You see the monk and the cleric and the rogue huddled over here. The cleric is bending over the rogue, mumbling or meditating or doing something. It's hard to tell from this distance. And the monk seems to be kind of twitchy, but then he's always kind of twitchy. You see your new friend Gujek kind of sliding along the wall of this building, like he knows what he's doing when it comes to shadows. What are you doing, sir?
Did we lose your mic?
I'm not too sure.
Ah.
I think I'm gonna delay.
Okay. Let me know when you want back in.
All right.
Joe, you
This is my second
successfully
round.
restored.
That's only my second round, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes 3.
Oh, it takes 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Hello, cleric.
All right, so this is your second round.
Yep, I'm feeding carrots to imaginary rabbits.
There you go. You've got one up each nostril, and you're working on his ears. All right,
You don't
Justin,
quite know how bunnies work.
Yes.
what are you doing, sir? You're over here on the south side. You going to come out the door?
Go outside and join the rest of the group.
All right,
See if I can take my drunk giant with me if they want to listen.
got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, you can actually make it all the way to there. No, that one. All right, and 1, 2. I'm going to push you out of the way. So 2 drunk giants just collided. Justin, you're going to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
And because I'm going to push you back, I rolled a 12. If you roll a 12 or higher, you can just push past me. If you roll less than a 12, it's a fist fight.
3.
Okay. So these 2
Significantly
drunk,
less than a 12.
yes, these 2 drunk giants are going to have themselves a little. They're going to discuss things.
What is the bad? What's the bad guy been doing, by the way?
Well, he seems to have floated over to the other side of the tower.
Okay.
You're not sure. He's very difficult to see because it's dark and he's a black shadow. Aiden, I've got you coming out the door here. You've got one giant coming with you. Your other giant is like, nope, not me. What you doing, sir? Other than talking to a muted mic.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's a building by your left hand, right? That your left hand
Yes,
is on.
this is a tower on top of the wall. This is
Okay.
the main feast hall where everybody was gathered for the nub-nub.
I want to try to get near that so I can get some cover for whatever's about to happen over there. Where
As
I
in up on top of this tower?
am. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will take you 2 turns to get to the top floor.
Okay.
All right? Good call. That's a good idea. All right.
Yeah, Jake, if you want to go up to a tower, you could probably get a nice vantage point for
Yeah.
hot shots.
Okay, Gary, and you're on your second round of restoration. You really wish you hadn't put the carrots in your ears, but hey, what can you do?
I mean, I trust him. You know, he knows what he's doing, I hope.
That's right. Mike,
So I'm with them.
you are with them. You now see the black figure swirling around the top of the tower. It's now a good 50 feet up.
Do I know anything about said black figure?
It's hard to tell at this range. It looks vaguely humanoid in shape. You see the edges flapping as if it were wrapped in mummy's cloths. The green eyes stare at you balefully, and it appears to be clutching some kind of metal tube of some sort. You hear it almost in your head, mumbling it to itself in a whispery voice.
All right, so DM question.
Cannot let them get there. Yes,
And if I was supposed to make out what you just whispered, I have no idea what you said.
that's the idea.
I mean,
Okay.
I have an idea. You kind of almost confirmed it based on a single word I heard from that, but you said it's holding a scroll, right?
A tube of some sort, yes.
What if we take it?
Well, that's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
So my DM question is, do you allow me to shoot for the scroll?
No targeted calls. You could do a sunder weapon. But which is where instead of aiming at the enemy, you aim at the enemy's weapon. If you successfully hit, the weapon is dropped, possibly broken. But I don't think I'm going to let you do that here because he's not using it like a weapon.
And he's 30 feet in the air.
50
Yeah, but
feet,
I have a-
well,
50
My
feet.
crossbow can hit that.
That's true.
50 feet away and 50 feet up. I'm not going to do the math, but it's not very much.
I was gonna say my
Flying
crossbow.
monk.
My crossbow should be able to hit it. I'm just thinking if I see it, my instinct is to be whatever he's clutching is not good. Let me get that out of his hand. Which is the other reason why I asked if I know a little bit more about
Yeah.
this.
No, I don't think I want to set a precedent of shooting stuff out of people's hands. That's a little bit too much quick draw McGraw for my taste.
That's why I asked.
Yep.
Okay. That eliminates what I wanted to do. Let me delay for a second while I think of a second idea.
Yep, no worries. Let me know when you want back in.
Don't worry.
And my giants, I'm just going to have them keep
Well,
running
they-
towards us, whoever's
They
willing to-
can't hear you. You didn't tell them what to do before you left.
Yeah, I did. We had that conversation.
You said follow
Oh.
me.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. My bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm assuming they're still coming.
5.
Follow me, Indy. I know the way.
Exactly.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, at whatever pace they're going.
Yep, not much of one, but they're working on it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It'll take them a little while.
Okay.
But I'll jump in a bit. Let me figure out what I want to do.
Okay, Gujek, what are you doing, sir? I have you right here, kind of
It's already
sliding
on
along
my
the side.
turn. Okay, so
Yes.
I have a question about how a spell works.
What
So the spell hideous laughter, all right?
Yes.
The thing in his hand is what we want, right? If I cast hideous laughter, will that make him drop the thing, or will he just laugh?
I don't know. Why don't you cast it and we'll both find out.
Well played, very well played. Okay.
It's also range is 25 feet plus 5
That's
feet
true.
for every 2 levels, which gives you a effective range of, I'm thinking, 35 feet.
So you'd basically have
Yeah.
to be directly below it.
And
Is it-
interestingly, the cement, the physical material components are tiny fruit tarts and a feather.
Oh.
So I'm. Let's see. The subject can take no actions while laughing, but is not considered helpless.
Hmm.
So I'm going to say no. It wouldn't cause him to drop something.
Okay. Do we know if it's its own entity or if it's being controlled by somebody?
I do. We do not.
Okay. Do I have to spell magic? Disguise. I don't think I do. Okay, I'll just can I use like oh wait, no, that's for magic items. Heck. Can I just make like an intelligence check to see if I figure out what this thing is? Sure. Okay.
I rolled a 19 and got. You've heard rumors that undead might fly. I'm like, oh, tight.
Sorry, I just rolled a orc intelligence check.
-6.
Just bang D1.
What would the roll be for figuring out what it is?
He's not
High.
gonna tell you that.
No. Like what roll? Like
General
is it just a flat
knowledge arcana, or if you don't have that specifically, general knowledge.
general knowledge? Okay. Well, this will probably go bad.
What's the worst that can happen?
Why would you say that out loud?
Hello, cleric.
I'm looking at your like +1.
20. Not natural.
Definitely undead of some sort.
Okay.
Probably some variant on a mummy based on the wrappings.
Okay.
But mummies flying, that's not cool.
All right. Detect magic. Where is that? Detect magic. Can I see if magic is like emanating from the scrolls that he's holding or whatever he's holding?
You can. Let's check the range on that.
And if I need to get closer, I will.
Okay. I see a range of 60 feet. He's 50 feet up. You're going to have to be within 20 feet of him at the base. I don't know if you can get there this turn, but you can certainly get closer.
Yeah, just go ahead and move me closer then.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then next turn you will be able to cast Detect Magic on him.
Okay, let's hope he doesn't one-shot me, which is probably unlikely, but who knows.
How much
All
HP
right.
you got?
How much HP?
Not a lot.
Honestly,
At the moment, I think it's like 25.
You're 3/4 of the way healed.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
25.
If it makes you feel better, he didn't actually do any damage to me. He only took away a level. So, risk and reward.
Nice.
Only. Okay.
All right. Sean, as your character runs to the base of the tower and you get closer to the monk, you hear it flying above you overhead, and you hear it whispering to itself, No, they've come to take the scrolls. No, they're mine. They're mine. They're mine. They will not take them. They will die. They will die. They will die.
That's what you think.
The real question is, what did I do? I didn't try to take the scrolls. He just murked me for nothing.
He's what we call he gooned you.
I got
All right. Unfortunately, Gujek, since you are wearing basically a butt flap, your armor class is really bad right now.
Yeah.
The wizard has joined us.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Can someone give
We'll
me a
tell
quick
you in
recap?
just a second after I finish killing the bard.
All right, cool.
I'll recap it for you, Logan. Don't you fret.
Everyone's dead.
They're all dead.
Dun, dun.
They're all dead, Dave.
Nice. Yes. Nice Red Dwarf reference, Dad. I'm here for it. Everybody's dead.
I see this big thing looming ahead of me. All I hear is, "This is the fitness Grand Pacer test."
Holy shit, go to capacity test.
All right. Gujek,
Yes.
you're not sure exactly what happened, but it's almost as if this thing dived at you,
Yep, there it is.
and then ghostly hands emanated from the mummy wrappings with monk-like martial arts powers, and it was just whap, 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 whap.
Oh, sure.
Almost.
I get the level taken. He just gets beaten.
You take a bajillion damage. Have a nice day.
Well, you can update your screen and see for yourself.
Oh God.
You are also staggered this round.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, wait, doesn't that mean it's more than half of his HP in one hit?
Yes, that's why he's staggered.
I would have almost taken the level, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, probably.
So who's next in my fun game to play?
Oh boy.
Raina!
Womp womp.
Nope, actually Logan. Welcome back, Logan. All right, who wants to update Logan and what?
Hi.
I would love to update Logan.
Go for it. I'm going to mute my mic and enjoy a peanut butter cracker, which will be masquerading as my dinner.
Great. So, let's see. Logan, where do you remember us leaving off? Let's start there.
I was outside the building and it was burning down because of Sean, and it was also killing Sean.
Why does the fire get blamed on me?
I mean, it was Rainer who set the building on fire, so nice going, Sean.
You're the one who fell into it twice.
That I'm not saying is anyone else's fault. I'm saying the fire was not me.
Moving on. So, after Sean successfully gets off onto the roof, we're all very proud of him. I proceed to jump down and attack the two giants. All the other ones are dead, so there's only the two frost ones left, or the frost or fire. One of the two. Frost. I jump down onto the frost giant. One of them is unconscious on the ground. I start stabbing him in the kidney, doing a very good job. Mr. Joe proceeds to use Holy Smite on the giant that I'm stabbing. The issue with that is it has an area of effect. I happen to be in the area and affected. So at this point,
you're an evil creature, right?
This is correct. At this point, I had around half of my HP. I had 30. Mr. Joe did 28.
You're welcome.
And the giant, who has been just blinded and smitten, or smote, decides to panic and attack the closest thing. Guess who that was?
Probably
So
you.
I've been murdered.
No, the giant did it.
Oh.
It wasn't me.
So I got swatted like a fly. But then after getting picked up and after we all defeated the giants,
Didn't I just bring you back to health too?
me. Moving on.
Yes, Gary has now set a record of dying 3 times.
No, I set a record of almost dying 3 times.
Of being down 3 times.
So we throw a huge Ewok party after we defeat all the giants. All of our friendly giants get super drunk. Obviously, it's an Ewok party. And as Mr. Joe's keeping watch, he feels a mysterious tingle up and down his spine. So he rouses Mr. Mike and I. We go and check it out. While they're looking over the pit, I notice a mysterious, shadowy flash behind the building. So I immediately teleport over there to confront it before it could get away. Awful idea. Horrid. Terrible. Why would I do that? And then it immediately starts saying that it wants to kill me, which is very rude. I asked who it was, and it said, "I want you to die." Didn't answer my question. And then it dive bombs me with some green evil goo, and it just takes one of my levels away. It just takes it. And I'm like, ah. And then it starts flying 30 feet in the air. I stumble away and get Mr. Joe to help me. Mr. Mike goes and wakes up everybody. Some of the giants are drunk. Some of them are unwilling. But some of us each have 2 giants. One of them is drunk. One of them is sober. And now we're fighting the mummy, who just keeps talking about scrolls.
And I got murked.
You're fighting a mummy?
Mumra.
It's a giant flying mummy made of shadows.
Mumra. Okay.
Yeah, but he just did a monk flurry of blows on Sean.
Yeah, and I got
Oh.
murked. I'm at 3 HP right now.
So it's some sort of mummy monk.
Yeah, Dad did show me the picture. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. I mean, he showed me, so I feel like it's fine. It's called the Black Monk.
We can
Yeah, I
see
see
it
that.
in
Yeah,
the-
it's literally in the
Yeah, so it looks
Oh,
like
is
this,
it?
right, Gary? Gary, it should look like this.
I didn't know
yeah,
it was
there
in
you
the
go.
chat. I don't need this.
Precisely. Mumra.
So if that's Mumra, who's Wily Kit?
He's sitting next to me.
Now that's Snarf.
So needless to say, we've had lots of people like not here, so Xander's been subbing in between characters. He played Sean for
Alright.
half the time, and then he was playing you.
Okay.
Yes, how many characters can I
Hi,
play
Xander.
in one night?
Well, you're about to take over for Jake, so
He might take over
How
for
many
me too. I'm
characters
leaving. I'm
can I
leaving
play
as
in one
well.
night? Oh my god.
He has to learn like 6 different character sheets.
You're a super utility guy.
I'll have Dad play me when I leave.
Maybe he can kill you a 4th time.
All you have to do is hide behind the wall of dead bars.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh no! Now we decided, Logan, it's a wall of dead assassins.
Oh.
Because I
Sean
haven't
just
almost
died
died
too?
3 times. No, I'm almost dead. I'm not knocked though. Garion has been knocked 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. And so, Logan, you are up. You have come blasting out of the
Oh
back
boy.
door here. You yelled at your giants to follow you. The sober giant, or mostly sober giant, has agreed to do so and is dutifully stomping in your wake. Your other giant, who's had a few too many bottles of cider, is now engaged with a busy pushy shovey contest with another giant immediately behind him. This only started the last round, so neither of them have done any serious damage to the other, and it's not sure whether it's going to turn into a full-up fight. But ugly, who you calling ugly, kind of thing.
Tell him the Black Shadow stole your beer.
Oh, they're still drunk.
The yellow on the map, the yellow giants are no longer sober.
Okay.
The blue giants are mostly sober.
Green giant.
Okay.
Tell them the Black Shadow stole their mead.
Well, he's outside the building,
where's-
so unless he
where's
turns around and dashes
Mumra?
back in, he's not going to be doing any shouting at him.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, what you doing, sir?
I'm trying to get them to come out and help, I guess.
Okay. So are you going to shout at the 2 who are pushing and shoving inside the doorway?
Yeah, I guess I'll see if I can try and break up the fight.
All right, are you going to use intimidate or diplomacy?
I don't think either are that high. I'll use diplomacy.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. Looks like you're at +2.
Yeah. That's start to the evening.
13.
No,
Did I hear that
literally
correctly?
rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. You might as well be yelling at the clouds
Yeah.
because it looks like giant number 7 just put his finger up giant number 2's nose.
You know what? Nose was probably the best thing you could have said there.
Okay. And that's an invasion of personal space that even a stone giant will be offended by. So you have no chance of getting their attention at this point. However, talking and shouting is a free action, so you have a standard action left to move. You can either move 30 feet, 3 squares, or you can move 60 if you do nothing else this round.
I mean, they're kind of blocking me from getting inside, right?
Well, unless you want to go inside, most of the people are running out in this direction. This is where the black monk is flying around at the top of the tower.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone else like in the building other than just giants?
Nope. Everybody's pretty much evac'd.
Okay. Do you guys think I should stay and like try and get the giants, or should I just you guys?
No, get your ass out here.
Okay. Well, then
We're gonna need
I'll
you.
try and run toward the disturbance.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Some of your big
5,
spells, I think.
6. Sort of like that? Is that, or do you want to kind of hug the side of the building?
Yeah, I like that better. Can I go get inside?
Sure. All right.
Hey, Lee.
That works. Yes, sir.
Knowledge question for you.
Yes.
Do Joe and I have any knowledge of a black monk, since we both are from a monastery?
Either or both of you can make a knowledge roll with a +2 bonus.
On top
I
of
think
what
I
they
shall
already
do
have.
that.
I assume it's a +2 bonus on top of what they already have.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if I have much knowledge. Let's go see.
I didn't see it. Alright, looks like I don't have a bonus besides +2, so for the +2, I get a 7. I'm the dumb as a rock.
I got an 11.
No.
Ooh, even the assassin knows more about the black monk than the monk.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty sad. So no, you do not. You search your knowledge, going. You're mentally going. What the hell is? I got nothing. Did you see that? I don't know. Reyna,
Yes.
you are coming out the building. You're in the back here, making your way around the corner. You've got a giant following you. What's your plan?
I am taking a few steps forward, but sticking the giant in front of me.
Got it. All right.
Thank
So
you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to come blasting out in front of you, and you're just going to wait for him to go by so you can follow along behind him?
Yes.
All right. You got it. That's what you're doing. Joe.
Alright, so this is the 3rd round, so
This is the final round.
I actually get the spell going now, right?
Yes.
Is that my full round, or do I still have...
That is your full round, although you can always do a free action, such as say something or drop something.
How about throw something?
As long as it's not attacking.
Hey, Tech, run towards me.
Yeah, so that I'm gonna undelay, and
Okay.
we're gonna play fastball special.
All right. So he's done. You're up.
And the idea would be,
Okay. You're up, Mike.
so then I'm running at Joe. He's kind of picking me up, throwing me at big black guy.
Phrasing.
Okay.
The Mad Monk after the Black Monk.
So we've got 40 feet of distance on the ground, 50 feet in the air. 16 and 25 is 41. Square root of 41 is going to be 6.5. 6. Yeah, so about 65 feet distance. Can he throw you 65 feet?
Do I need to make a strength check or anything?
I'm trying to figure out how to determine that. Hang on a second. Let me consult the rules real
Oh, and
quick.
also it could be like him throwing, half him throwing, half me jumping. With my acrobatics, that should be a significant help.
No, because action and reaction, whatever you push against him negates his throwing force. I don't think you can flat out jump 65 feet. I think that's an impossibility.
Agreed. That's why we were looking at the fastball special.
Mr. Mike will simply make himself as aerodynamic as possible.
Be the ball.
No.
Be the ball. There you go.
Throw.
Well, here's the thing, Dad. If they could throw Gimli in Lord of the Rings,
They threw Gimli about 15 feet, and it took 2 of them. This is one guy, and he's trying to throw him 65 feet.
well, in that
We're
case,
talking the length of our driveway.
In that case, Lord of the Rings is stupid and should never be used as an example.
There you go.
And Joe's stronger.
That too.
And he's lighter.
Yeah. Mr. Mike has been dieting recently.
Light as a feather.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Let me see what I can find here. For every 5 points of strength, you can throw an object approximately 10 feet.
All right, so it gets me 30 points. Or 30 feet, excuse me.
Yeah.
And that can't combine with his jump? Or his acrobatics?
Okay, how about this?
I don't tell players no. So what I would do is I would say you combine your jump with his throw. You are both going to make an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
And
Let me ask this question.
Sure.
How far away is the spire?
The spire is, you're at the base of it, literally. You are, I mean, this is the edge of the spire here. So part of the issue is you have to be thrown up over the spire roof.
So the
Mike, it would almost be faster for you to climb and try to do a straight jump.
Well, I was just thinking. So the window that the harpy was in was not
50
that high
feet.
up.
No, it was only about 30 feet up.
So he could theoretically throw me up there, and I should be able to use that to flip around the spire and throw myself at the shadow.
Yes, you could theoretically do that. That will be very difficult.
We can try it.
I'm not going to tell you not to.
Okay, what do you need us to do?
Roll acrobatics.
All right, so first thing
Well,
we're
you
going to
don't
do
acrobatics, I do.
is Joe is going to pick you up and try and throw you onto the roof.
Well, no, the little house part, the little window thing.
Yes. But that's facing the other direction. Y'all are here. The window thing is on the north side.
Oh, we're not on the same side?
Now, y'all are southwest of it.
Okay. So is there anything he could throw me at? Is there anything on the spire that I can grab to use to launch off of?
He can try and throw you up the side of the spire, and you can try and grab on and scramble up onto the roof. That will take a standard action turn. So that is all you would be able to do this round.
Not what I was thinking, but I guess I'll take it. How high up is the shadow guy?
The shadow guy appears to be about 50 feet off the ground.
And the top of the tower is?
About 50 to 60 feet up.
So it'd be about...
he's kind of circling the top of the tower near the apex.
All right, I'll take it.
All right. So the first thing that's going to happen is Joe is going to make an acrobatics roll to see how well he throws you.
So I did.
I thought you just said that was a strength roll.
I'm sorry, strength roll. You're right.
Oh, strength. Okay.
Right, so D20 and add your strength bonus.
Let's see. I got 2 on that one. That's good. Oops. Plus 2. 18.
All right, so a good throw from the monk. You are now flying up the side of the tower. You now, Mike, need to make a climb check to see if you can grab and hang on.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, it wasn't me this time.
Yeah. So.
About that.
What'd you roll? Say it.
I was about to scoff and laugh at you until I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. You are now sliding down the side of the tower, scrabbling frantically at the stones. So, Joe, you're going to roll 2d6 to see how far up you threw him. And Mike, you're going to roll 1d6 to see how far down you fell. Actually, Joe, 2d4.
2d4.
So before you start playing that game, I have my slow fall, which will pretty much negate anything you're about to do to me.
All right. You're right, it would. But I'm actually trying to figure out where you would get purchase on the side of the tower.
That's fine.
So Joe,
that part I get.
So
Joe 2d4, and we'll do 10-foot increments.
Yep, 2d4 was 3.
All right, so Mike, you are 30 feet up the side of the tower.
Okay.
I'm still going to make you do a climb check to get purchase.
Climb or acrobatics?
That's a straight climb check. You're scrabbling for finger holds.
That's fine. Just asking. That time's a 27.
Okay, so you are now 30 feet up in the air above the ground, hanging onto the side of the tower. You are about halfway up.
Okay. Then
All
for
right.
my turn, am I allowed to scramble the rest of it, or was that my turn?
No, I'll let you scramble up the rest. That's within your movement range.
Okay. Then I'm going to climb the rest of it.
All right, go ahead and give me one more climb check, sir.
Flawless.
Oh, crap.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Apparently, I rolled another number 1.
Outstanding. Well, let's roll 1d6 and see how far down you slid.
Getting them out of the way early, huh?
6.
It's bigger
All
than
right. So you're back down on the ground.
That was nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I got you.
That
I
was
got
lots
you.
of fun. That was lots of fun.
Yeah. So the orc picks up the monk, does a pretty impressive job of heaving him most of the way up the side of the tower. The monk grabs, misses, starts to slide, uses his kung fu ability to slow his slide, finally manages to grab on. With a smug look, proceeds to scramble back up the side of the tower, only to lose his grip at the last minute and slide all the way back down to the ground.
This is the part where we throw our heads back in laughter.
This coming from Mr. 3 Dead.
Actually, 3 almost dead. Mr. Fall Guy.
Oh!
Whoa.
Justin!
Yes. Hello.
You witnessed this marvel of modern engineering. What are you doing, sir?
Where am I on the map right now?
You are right here.
Okay. I'm going to approach everyone who just performed this marvel of modern engineering.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Aiden, what you doing, sir?
Am I continuing? Am I still climbing the tower?
You will be on the top of the tower next round.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my bow to shoot.
All right. Garion,
Yes.
welcome back.
Hey.
You are no longer tired and lethargic.
Outstanding.
You do, however, smell strongly of carrots.
Less outstanding. All right. So. I don't know, man. What am I gonna do? Damage? No.
Go over and give your buddy the bard moral support. I don't know.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I even could do. I can't damage it. I can't figure anything about it.
You could act as bait.
I've done check done. That box has been checked.
Okay.
I'm just gonna delay.
All right. Let me know when you want back in.
You got it.
Good, Jack. This thing is still sort of circling around up at the top of the tower. It's hard to tell if it's looking at you because you don't see its eyes all the time. They kind of flicker in and out with an eerie green luminescence. But it's definitely still up there. What you doing, sir?
So, am I still, yeah, I'm still staggered. What does that mean?
It means your armor class is flat-footed for 1 round. And you cannot do a full sprint.
Oh, okay. Is it close to me, or is it still up? So when it hit me, it was like basically a ranged flurry of blows?
No,
correct?
it dove down, flurried on your ass, and then flew back up.
All right, all right. Seems pretty fair and balanced.
Similar to random crits in TF2. No one here will get that joke, but I think it's funny.
No, ha 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 ha. Very funny.
Thank you, Sean.
I like Joe's joke of David versus Goliath, the first recorded critical hit in history.
It's all right. What did one casket say to the other casket? Is that you, Coffin?
Ouch.
That's stupid.
But funny.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Okay.
that. No, wait.
So,
Shout out to Jeff. On
I'm
that
just. Wait, who is it? Is the things like? Is it after me? Like, does it move
Well,
directly
I don't know
after
if
me?
you count, 20-some points of damage of personal vendetta. It doesn't seem to be actively chasing you. It's kind of swirling around the top of the tower nervously.
Uh-huh. Can I
Yeah,
like try
you
to
get it-
back away slowly?
Okay. 10 feet, 20 feet, full 30 feet.
Full 30 feet, but just back away.
Okay.
Thing is
So
this
it-
song.
It doesn't seem to take any interest in you. It's just swirling
Okay.
around the top of the tower, clutching that scroll tube and mumbling to itself.
Alright.
I think it's a song, Board Man.
Dad, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If I were to try another knowledge check or just try to puzzle something out, would I have to come in from delay? I assume so, right?
Not necessarily, no. I won't make you join initiative just for a knowledge check.
All right, because I want to see if I can figure out why. It seems to be mostly about protecting its scrolls, but it seemed to be out for my blood. Quote, I want you to die. So that wasn't defensive, that was offensive. And B, it went for the drain on me rather than the points of damage like it did for Sean. It seems to be treating the two of us, or at least me, differently, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Because you're
Okay.
evil.
I don't think it cares.
Nope, hang on. Garion has a good point, and I am going to give Garion a 25 experience point bonus for that kind of intuitive thinking.
Ooh.
Nice.
However, I will also point out that what was used against you, Garion, was a breath weapon.
Yes.
Breath weapons in this game are very potent.
Okay.
They tend to be a lot of
a one and
creatures, one and done 3 times a day.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
Okay.
not something, that's an opening salvo, not in every round.
Gotcha. That's my teleport in, but he also doesn't have a teleport out.
Right.
Similar kind of thing. Okay.
To give you an honest answer, while your logic was excellent, the actual answer is you surprised him and he reacted with the biggest gun in his arsenal.
Well, you guys are welcome.
All right. The black monk, swirling around the top of the tower, suddenly cocks his head as if listening to something or someone you can't hear,
Oh, yeah, he's being controlled by something for sure.
and vanishes.
Dang it.
It vanishes?
Wow, perfect.
Vanishes.
Honestly, that is superb news. I'm going to be real.
Is the sun rising?
Well, either that or someone conjured it.
That's actually, Mr. Joe has a really good question. Is the sun rising? Because, no, it was only first watch, right?
No, it's only first watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually barely 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, something conjured that puppy.
Can we think back to anything significant happening around the time Mr. Joe felt the chill, or no?
Joe, give me a perception roll, please, sir.
Oh boy. 9.
Nope. I was
Can I-
sitting there contemplating my bunny. I was petting my bunny.
Can I do a perception roll to see if anything significant happened while he was on watch?
No, you were inside carousing with the giants.
That's a good point.
All right, we are going to lose 2 of our players, which is almost a quarter of our number. So I'm actually going to stop here. I know it's early, and I apologize for that, but
Oh,
Jake
no.
and Garion both have to leave.
I think we've all had a
And,
pretty long week. I can second that.
Daylight savings times does that to it.
It does.
Yeah.
So you are no longer in combat. I'm going to assume that Joe uses what's left of his healing spells to bring everybody up to full health
Indeed.
As I watch safely from a distance.
as you watch safely from a distance.
And I have to ask too. My next action was going to be to actually climb the stairs inside the tower. Are there stairs inside the tower?
There are not, actually. As you
Oh.
walk around the base looking for an entrance, you realize that the tower is solid.
Yeah, Joe, there was
As
no
far as
door.
you
I
can
had
tell.
to climb up to that window the first time.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
Weird.
And here I thought I was being clever.
No, it was a harpy tower.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not like a hidden tomb or anything? Shame.
Yeah, too bad, right?
No, that's down the pit. Oh, my bad. Did I say that in my out loud voice?
Nice.
All right. Anybody have any questions?
No, it was a lot of fun. Thank you again.
Yeah.
No, we're all good.
All right.
We'll have to
So
schedule
we will
something.
start next time with everybody back in the feasting hall healed up.
Okay. I will
All right.
shoot you something in April.
That works.
Awesome.
Going for it. All right.
Sounds
go ahead
good.
and-
Crew, before you leave, tomorrow, the virtual escape room we have a link for. So it starts at 7.